Welcome back to the Lifespring Age, episode 49.
Where is the Kaboom?
Lou finds herself at the mercy of her sister, the Bowel Hunter, as the rest of the party return to their home with the Silverhook. Follow us on the socials, Instagram, X, and TikTok. I think the last thing you heard before this, you turned around and this bolt hits you in like the square of the chest, and then you just overcome and you drift unconscious, was something along the lines of, "Oh, sister, you're going to have to do better than that if you're going to get one past me." And as you slip down into sleep, it's like a magical compulsion. The last thing you see as your head drips down is this arrow that's in your chest just disintegrate as if it was carrying a magical spell, and that charge has been used up and it's evaporating the arrow. But that goes past and you fall back down on the floor completely unconscious. Does Lou have any like recurring dreams or recurring motifs to her dreams?
Well, the way I imagined it is always that she doesn't exactly dream, but because she has the Whispers of the Grave ability, every time she sleeps, she wakes up in that forest.
Mm-hmm.
It has to choose, her proficiency. But
Okay.
in this case, I think it would just be a sleepless, a dreamless sleep.
Okay. Well, it's not quite dreamless. So normally I imagine, if you find yourself in that forest with all of the hanging trees, like this grove of death, and you identify a particular skill that you want for that day, you've got to, you walk to that tree that has the particular person on it that has the skill. What does it look like when you take that? Is there something that happens when you take the skill from that person?
Well, the first time a person is added, they stab her in the same place she stabbed them, and she gets to relive the last 10 minutes of their life.
Oh.
But after that, they're quite subdued, so she just cuts them down, puts her hand on their head, and she just wakes up with the whispers, telling her how to do the skill she
Yeah.
absorbed.
That's pretty dark. That's pretty depressing. So imagine, if you will, you're walking through this grove and the trees are all there and the bodies are all there, but for some reason today they are incorporeal. They're just always slightly out of reach and they're slightly out of focus. The trees are also somewhat blurred. You find yourself in this place that's very familiar, but equally this time it's very unfamiliar, and whilst you're there you feel like maybe the floor isn't quite steady. It kind of feels like you're on a boat. You are rocking backwards and forwards. There's momentum there that isn't part of your movement itself. And this incredible tiredness washes over you, and you just feel these gentle strokes near your mouth and near your eyes. It's almost like imagine if like a butterfly had landed on your face, and then it stops, and the forest fades into obscurity as that momentum stops, and you open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, you realise that your hands are tied. So each hand is on the other arm's elbow, and your hands are tied above your head. So you can imagine you're fairly well restrained, and there's this drip across your mouth, muffling you, as you see in front of you is a face you've not seen in a little while, a good couple of months anyway, since you up and left. You see the face of your sister, who is stood there in front of you, examining the poisoned knife that you took from the assassin. Obviously, you yourself weren't there for the fight, but there was a assassin that you fought on the bridge in the session you weren't here, and one of the bits of loot you got was the poisoned knife, and your sister is kind of balancing it on her finger as if she's trying to like familiarize herself with the blade. She is putting some stuff in her pockets, and she looks around, she looks down at you and sees that you're coming to, and she's a very pretty girl. How would you describe Leia? Like what would be, her most defining features?
Well, obviously she's Lu's sister, so they look quite similar to each other. But Leia has like very like sharper features, so to say, like high cheekbones and full lips, and like basically a more, I don't want to say attractive, but more like
Conventionally pretty.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. No, that's fine. So you look down, and she's got this very charming smile that she can use to show a side of her that probably isn't there anymore, like an innocence that she can replicate that she no longer has. And she smiles down at you with this big broad smile, like something's really tickled her. Like she's so happy to see you, and it's such a fun thing to see her sister again. And she goes, "Oh, I'm so glad I didn't hurt you too bad. I only wanted the book, really, but when Lores came back, said you didn't have it, I didn't quite believe him. I had to check for myself. Thought you'd be coming to Olivia. Know you quite well now. Oh, Lou, can't talk. I put that round your mouth. You do promise you're not going to shout for help, won't you?"
Lu just minutely like gives a small nod.
Her smile splits and shows off these very, very pearly white teeth. As she slips down, she puts the blade between this strap around your mouth and turns it slightly so the blade is like digging into your flesh, but it's not cutting it. It's just quite uncomfortable. And she pulls it back, and it just effortlessly tears this strap. She goes, "Oh well, good. It's sister should be able to communicate. So, which one has it? I don't know names just yet, but is it the blondie? Is it the redhead? Is it the brunette? Is it the dog? Is it the blue one? Or is it the dragon? Because I need to know who has the book."
No one.
No, we know that's... Oh, well, okay, can you make a deception check? Or
Yes.
a charisma check? Let's see. I think you're going to have to be with disadvantage, because she's fairly... Well, no, let's say it's a flat roll. Let's say it's flat.
I don't think it matters because I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you do start with your hero points and your advantage as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use the advantage.
Mhm.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Let's see what she's got insight. Let's see, she rolled really well yesterday. Ooh, a 16. Okay. Her eyes narrow a bit. She says, "So, if no one has the book, how did that dragon get hold of that conjuration spell? Something's not quite right here, Lou. I'm sure you wouldn't lie to me, because if you did lie, or I couldn't trust what you said, I just have to go through your friends one by one until I found it. I'm sure you wouldn't like that. So, we'll try again. Which of your friends has the book? Is it the one with the silver hair? The one with the blonde hair? The one with the red hair? Oh, it could be the guy. I forgot. The guy, he's rather handsome. It could be the weird dragon thing. It could be the blue one. Or it could be the furry one. There's a whole host I can check. And you know I can. So, go on. Who's got the book?
If I told you, what would you do to them?
Really depends on them. And all I want is the book. It's just much easier to take it from people. If I have to ask them, they might... Oh, they'll ask a load of tiresome questions. Sometimes it's easier just to take things. And it's much easier to take things from people who can't fight back. Like thank you for this knife and everything else. It's lovely to have something I can look at and remind myself of you. So she stares at you for a few moments long. She crouches down on her knees, And she looks like as she looks down, she dangles a knife between her knees. She's not like super close to you; she's a few feet away. But as you look down, you can see there's this big painted mark, like a smiley face that's been like painted on your stomach. And she looks down on it, and she goes, I wasn't sure when you were going to wake up. It was I was debating a letter, but I thought sometimes a picture can write 1,000 words. I just thought, a little bit of a reminder of how persuasive I can be sometimes. Of course, I don't want to hurt you, Lou. I'd hate that. I thought we could come back and, maybe even take over from Will. He's not going to be around forever. I certainly hope not. Could be me and you against the world. No hard feelings, maybe. Just the book.
Did you even think about the message I left you?
Well, I did. I left a few. So for the listeners, you want to remind or tell the message rather?
Yes. When Lou left, the night she left a note on Leia's nightstand that said, "When you understand why I left, come find me."
So I thought about it, you see. I thought long and hard. I thought about what could drive somebody away from family when they'd always said it was so important. And I thought to myself, there's only one or two things that could do it. Desperation or replacement. And so you can imagine, I thought it was desperation. You were off trying to find a new place for us both. But then I hear from my new friends that you've got a new little group that you're looking after. And so I can only decide it's replacement. But I'm not, I'm not mad. I'm not even angry. I'm just a little bit disappointed. But we all make mistakes. I'm a forgiving sort. You know me. I don't hold a grudge unless I'm forced to. And the smile vanishes from her face, and she points the dagger kind of at you, and it's millimeters from your eye as she holds it there. And she's, I'll ask again. Last time, because I hate repeating myself. I hate it. Who has got the book? And remember, if you don't tell me, I'll have to find out. And if I have to find out, then I'll probably have to kill them all.
Lou is clearly both scared, horrified, and conflicted. Like she is not even trying to hide that fact, as her eyes are just staring at the point of that dagger. A few days ago, when we were on our way back to Haven Oral, we were aboard a ship called the Leviathan.
The pleasure cruise with your new friends. Lovely. Bet that was nice.
It could have been better. The engine works by drawing energy from different realms. And there was a problem with it. So we entered the realm of fire. And while in the realm of fire, I decided to keep the book there.
She her eyes go wide, like panicked for a moment. Can you make a deception check, please? And she will contest that with her insight.
11.
Okay. I think her passive will beat that, but we'll make a roll. 15. So her eyes go wide for a moment, and then they narrow. And she's, The plane of fire. No, I've heard people speak of that. That's full of magic using creatures. I can't believe for a moment. No, Lou. No. Such a shame. Such a shame. But she says that she's grinning ear to ear, like a birthday's come early. And she's gonna stand up and she's gonna put that dagger in her pocket and she goes, my friend, who you took this from, Eliza. Well, her body. I was always so jealous of it when I saw it. And I always wanted it for myself, but you can't be stealing from those beneath you. I think it's rather serendipitous. It's arrived back in my hands, and from what I understand, it's met some of your friends before, and I get to introduce them to it all over again now. So, I'm going to leave you here. So who will it be?
No,
First of all,
Leia,
the blonde.
don't.
No, the silverhead one. Let's see. So what she's going to do?
Don't touch them. Don't.
What she's going to do is she's going to go through she didn't know the names. She's going to go through the hair colours, just one by one. So red, silver, blonde. So it's the three girls. Riptide. She's basically just go for physical descriptions. Which is the one that Lou has the biggest reaction to? Like, which is the one that panics her the most when she says it?
Oh,
and
that's
she's going to insert this
question. I think it would be.
Oof.
It will be between Azalea and Wolf. Azalea because she's the one that Lou gets along the best with at the moment, and Wolf because she has the book.
Okay, so she rolled very poorly on insight. So because she rolled so poorly, I will allow you to pick which name or which description she takes the most interest in.
Oh my god. It's like pulling my teeth out with these decisions. I will go... Does she include Fred in that description?
No.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Yes, I will say yes. She does include Fred in there. But she refers to the handsome man and his weird knight sidekick.
Yeah, when she mentions the sidekick, Lou is going to try to widen her eyes, convey hidden shock.
Yeah. Okay. Since you rolled so poor, I say that's fine. So she goes, the weird sidekick. Well, let's just hope he has it on him. For your friends' sakes. So, anyway, William sends his love. And I think it's best for you that we had this little conversation beforehand. Because not only did he send me down with some of his friends, he sent me down with some new toys to find you. And she's got this huge grin on her face at this point. And she looks up, she goes, I was half hoping I'd have to use them, but I knew I wouldn't need them. Poor Olivia. Olivia's fine, by the way. She's not here anymore. She's been staying with me. A little gift, a little thank you from the Blackrock Tally for me solving one of their little problems. So I've been here, Lou. I've been here for a few weeks now, so I've settled myself in quite well. I think you'd be surprised at how deep the roots run now that I'm here. I know the city probably better than you do. So, as I say, let's just hope that your silly little friend has passed the book. And we don't want any more spells escaping. I don't know what William's got planned, but apparently it's something quite special. Something quite special up in the north. And, if you ever fancy coming home, I'm sure he'd be glad to see you. And so she's saying that she's getting quite manic. She's like, her eyes have gone really, really wide, and she's got a little bit of spit in her. She's talking about, this group, and she's pacing about, but she's not really looking at you anymore.
Leia, please, just please listen to me. If you
She gets down on her, crouches down on you near you again. She goes, "I'll listen, Lou, but remember, I asked you a very civil question earlier, and you lied to my face. So bear that in mind when you ask me to listen again when I hear about you coming back on pleasure cruises with your new favourite family."
my new family, they fucking hate me.
They don't know what hate is yet.
No, I
I'll show
do.
them. You do. I do. They don't yet. I'll show them. Don't worry. When I'm finished,
Wait,
I'm finished, you'll have no one else to go back to.
if you want us to remain sisters, why not just join me? Forget William. Forget everything else. It will just be you and me. You know, going on adventures. We could go. You know, we could maybe go to the stone shores. We could, you know, see things we haven't before. Just you and me.
Can you make a persuasion check, please?
Yes. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Oh no.
Okay, a 9.
A 9.
Actually, I tell you what, she does walk like. I will give you advantage on this one because, yeah, I'll give you advantage, like situational advantage, because I've been playing too
Oh,
much
thank
Baldur's
God.
Gate.
15.
Okay. So she pauses for a moment, like her eyes, like her pupils are like pinpricks in the snow, like completely manic looking. And she stops, and she looks. She goes, "You'd do that?
Of course.
We'd just be, we'd go out. We'd live by our words and our wit again."
Yeah. Just you and me. The Marble Cut sisters.
I think I'd like that. Yeah. But as I say, William's got his little toys now, and as fun as it would be to test my blade against them, I've seen them in action. And I don't really want to risk it. Even if it was the two of us. So I'll get William off our back. I'll get the book off your little friend, and then we'll come send it to William, and then me and you can go off. And she stands up and goes, "Yes, yeah, that'll be the thing to do." And she strolls out to the door. Left your little present in your jacket, because I've had a few from you. But one more thing before I go. If it turns out another of your friends has got the book and you've lied to me again, I don't know if I could trust you again, Lou, and that'd burn the heart out of me. So I might see you again soon, I hope. And she strolls to the door. She turns around. Her eyes are manic again. She goes, and if I do get the book, it'd be very silly to try and take it back, because then, well, I'd feel I'd have no other option but to stop everybody and really try to live up to that nickname I've got. Oh. So I'll speak to you soon, yeah? Oh, and just to remind you how far the roots have gone, say hi to Cal for me. I liked him. And she's going to walk out the room and close the door. And as you look around, like, not all of your stuff has gone. She's left, like, your chain and the vicious short sword. Like, she had no need for that. And, like, your, like, thieves tools, they're just, like, scattered over the floor. And the door slams behind her, and you just see her like moving away into the distance, like the silhouette moving into the distance.
Is there any way I could realistically get out of the binds?
Yeah, sure. So you could make a couple of. You can make an athletics check to try and break them, or you can try sleight of hand with a -4 and disadvantage because your hands are like tied to your elbows, so it's very hard. Like she knows how you would break out of like a normal hand tie, so she's just made it especially difficult. Not impossible. She's not. It's just rope, but she's made it very difficult for you to get anywhere.
Yeah, I'll try to sleight of hand.
Okay. Yeah.
So disadvantage and minus
and a minus
4.
D4. Yeah.
Oh, I got natural
28.
Natural 20 and 12 to a total of 28 minus 4, 24.
Okay, so it only takes you a few seconds. Like you look around, and then perhaps there's like a shattered test tube that like your body was covering, and you roll around. You kind of rock back and forth until one of your arms is free, and then let's roll a d4. Let's see. In fact, can you roll that d4? And let's see how many minutes it takes you to escape.
Yeah, sure. D4. 4.
Oh, so 4 minutes to get out. So it's not super quick. You struggle with the knots by your feet. Maybe your hands are shaking, or they're sweaty, or something. You get up. You get the stuff. Your bits and bobs that she's scattered out. It looks like she's emptied your inventory, like all over the floor. You get most of it back, but there are a few key things in there that are missing. You can look at your inventory sheet to see what is your new inventory, and whether or not you notice what's gone or not. And
wait, why is the love potion still with me?
She has no use for that.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I think that was a weird moment for me. Like, why the fuck do you have this?
Do you notice what's gone?
The dagger is gone.
Yep.
My medallion is gone. Oh no, actually I still have that.
You will see your medallion has been scratched. Like it's not been scratched out, but she's rented a big cross through the middle of it. So that's been damaged, but not destroyed or lost. Do you notice
from the
anything else that's
dagger, I don't really see anything missing.
Okay. I'd like to roll me a flat.
Well, actually,
check.
my what was it? Funko Pop thing is gone.
The spell platform is gone. She has an item now that is connected to you wherever you are. She can cast spells on it as if she was casting it on you, wherever it is.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm going to gather everything as quickly as I can, and I'm going to rush out, following where she headed out.
Okay. Is there anything special you do as you leave, or are you just rushing out?
I'm just taking note of where the building itself is in Haven, so I may return later.
Okay, yeah, you're familiar with the street. As you rush out, can you make me, please? Actually, no. You haven't checked. Can you make me see a Constitution saving throw, please? As you set off the trap that was blocking the door on your way out.
23.
Okay. So as you run through, the little marble that was balanced on the door, has been set up again, and you set it off as you rush out. And you take half of this. 6 damage, 6 poison damage goes off. This like flashbang of poison just goes off. You're blinded for a few seconds. Coughing, spluttering. You don't take the poison condition. It's only 6 damage. That's a lot of ones I just rolled there. That's 2 4s and 4 1s. That's an insane.
Yeah, if you rolled 4s, I might have gone down.
Well, I'm not gonna say, but yeah. So you cough and explore, and you look round. Your eyes are watering. The street is quite packed with people. There's not packed, but there's enough people on the street that you cause a little bit of a scene as you stagger out of this house. People are looking at you really strangely. Like you causing a lot of people's eyebrows to raise.
Do I still have my disguise on?
You think you
Okay,
kind of look in the mirror. You look down and you're wearing the clothes. You kind of pull the hair. You see the black hair.
Yeah, I'll just ignore the looks and rush towards, because I know her target, but I don't know if Aeon told me specifically where his knight was.
Aeon did mention it. He sent Rusty and Fred to the Silverhook / Starlight Syndicate home. He's basically sent him to the hub, like where you sleep.
Okay, I'll rush there, and on the way I'll drink a potion of healing.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, we'll pick that up then in the session.
Yeah, I'll roll to hit the recovery, because I'll forget it otherwise.
10 hit points. Pardon?
Oh, it's full hit points?
If you take it as an action, it's full hit points. If you are running and you want to take it as a bonus action, it will be the 5.
I'll take the bonus action. Yeah.
Okay. It will only save you 6 seconds. Let me try and figure out how long it's going to take. It's going to take you again like 5 or 10 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, well, that was interesting.
Oh my god.
So last week, you guys, as a group, as a collective, returned to Haven Oral after 2 weeks of rest and relaxation, or as close as I will let you get to that, Wolf's parents' gaff out in the wheat sheafs. No, not wheat sheafs. It's called something else. It's a place that they lived in, and they had a farm there. I've just forgotten what it's called, along the river. You'd returned via a boat, like a powered steamboat, like arcane steamboat, and it would have been a very jolly trip, apart from a couple of things. But the last night, I think, was mostly stress-free, apart from a little bit of like Laffy trying to crack open and make sure that no one was hiding anything from her. You returned to Haven Oral, rested and raring to go, and you dropped Runo off Alliance Halls, where he was going to go and settle in. He's probably going to be staying there for a little bit. Then Wolf went to you went out down into the Midnight Hunt, where you'd got some information from some updated missions from from Swan. Sorry, brain fart. I was going to say a real name there, but hardly anyone knows that, so it won't make any sense. So Swan, Swan had given you some new updated missions, and Wolf had, I don't know if retired is the right word.
I would say retired's the right
retired?
word.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Didn't want to put words in your mouth. I was debating between retired or on sabbatical. She's taking taking an extended break to travel the world. This is
Gap year.
Yeah, gap year. She's taking a gap year. She's going to get dreadlocks. It's going to be really awkward.
Going on a gap year.
Yeah, and so she's gonna, she's handed in her mask. So I'm really gonna try to not say Wolf anymore. I've been trying not to anyway. I'm gonna actively try for Lorelei.
I will be actively in character correcting.
People. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Thank you. That helps. That will help. I think I've been pretty good anyway. And it will mean that she loses some of the privileges of the Midnight Hunt, but she's not like completely. It's not like she's been sacked in disgrace. She is now like a freelancer, and she still is expected to turn up to this award, anniversary special in a week, in a few days. That you guys will need to get ready for. Maybe prepare some little speeches, a little dance number, something like that. Up to you guys. But before
doing a speech because I wasn't part of the party at the time.
No,
Yes.
you need to do all the speeches.
No,
We're gonna hand A on all of them, and you're gonna have to read one word from each of them and go down. Like
it'll be like a panel. I'll be the host of the panel. Just
Yeah.
call everyone.
Yeah.
you got your
but
arcane microphone gun.
Yeah. But before you handed your mask in, something happened. Lou ran out to try to go find someone. She didn't tell anyone where she was going, and weirdly, no one decided to try to pick her up on the old psychic WhatsApp. And she's out of range now, so you guys don't know where she went. And the last thing you guys heard, or the last thing we touched on last week, was Lou had arrived at the house of Olivia Hall, who or was it Olivia Hill? Olivia Hill. The divination wizard who had previously given her a ring of anti-scrying. She had the blackboard with all the weird and worrying wording on it, and she went in to try and find her. The house had been ransacked. Lou was trying to turn the blackboard around when she was attacked, and that's kind of where we left it. So picking up with the main group as you step outside of the midnight hunt. Lorelei, what's the feeling inside? What's the vibe from you having, because this has been your life up until about 3 months ago.
Yeah. It's been the last 8 to 9 years, so
yeah,
a long time. I think it's definitely a mix of emotions. A sense of, I think pride is probably good. She's gone through a large amount of missions and has gotten through it. Probably a sense of anxiousness and nervousness for the future. And it's probably also a sense of guilt. Because of the abruptness that she did it. But both me, the player, and her, the character, felt like it was necessary, and I've said this before to someone else. I went into that conversation with a 30% I'm gonna do it, and then because of conversations, things that happened, it swapped to the other way around, 70% I'm gonna do it. So I just sort of on a whim did it, mainly because how Swan was acting, and I don't think Lorelei's gonna be taking that shit anymore.
No, that's fine.
She has nothing in her head. She doesn't have anything to prove in terms of strength. She knows she is strong enough to do things, and she doesn't need that force above her, if that makes sense. She trusts her own judgment more.
Okay, really cool. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought it might happen, but I didn't think it would happen then and there. The DM was taken back, and the character of Swan was. Also thought it would be coming, but maybe not that soon. But it was interesting. It was fun. And yeah, so you've walked away. I'm assuming you walk out, and there's that big kind of first breath of fresh air. Mm-hmm. Not fresh air. It's not like you've been tied in a room or anything, but your first deep breath of a new life. And as you step outside and into the sunlight, because the midnight hunt, even though it's lit by torches and stuff, it's a fairly it's like a basement building. It isn't, all the light is artificial. So you come outside and you step out into the sunshine, and you just close your eyes to take in this big deep breath, and as you breathe it in, the world kind of almost kind of goes at half speed, and you remember you're seeing this hand on the table turning over the card of death, about the end of one thing and the beginning of another, and you being very worried about it at the time. Mm-hmm. But as the lady whose name I've completely forgot, I need to read my own notes more. As the fortune, it's Maya.
No, it was more weird. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, when the fortune teller turned the card over, Medea, that was it, like the cake. Medea turned the card over. You remember she went to a little bit of through some pains to reassure you that death doesn't mean the end of something. It just means, the end of life. It means the end of one thing and the beginning of another. And you feel like the death card has been actualized.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, interesting, cool. So what are you guys doing?
What's that? Oh, Amber's gone.
So yeah, what are you guys? We'll let her rejoin.
Azalea falls through the floor.
Amber just falls over dead.
No.
Azalea clips through the floor and it's gone.
Okay,
Oh,
but what
right.
is it you're doing in the immediate?
Oh, Amber,
I
you here?
think
I am. Sorry, Wi-Fi is like having my ass.
Okay.
I think obviously Laffy saw a little bit more after Lorelei walked out.
Mhm.
And so seeing that, I think she would be then looking at Lorelei to see like if she could gauge any more kind of emotions. I don't know.
I mean, she's not hiding any things. I don't think there's a necessary check. I think you just see what I described a minute ago. Those mix of emotions. Obviously, Laffy's good at reading emotions. So I think she would see most of them, if not all of them.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah.
Shh.
But in the immediate aftermath, what is the plan for the party? What are you? Where are you? Where are you going? What are you doing? Kind of
I
thing.
think we plan to go to see the. Oh shush.
Wasn't there a plan to go to your base, which I actually
Yeah, I
forgot
can't
the name
remember.
Yeah,
of?
Cool.
see the Silverhook.
Thank you.
Silverhook, yeah.
We should probably find where Lou is. He did just run off.
Maybe she's in a well again.
Wouldn't change anything. Wouldn't surprise me. So my telepathy is obviously within that range. I would be able to sense if she was in the range, wouldn't I?
Yeah, she's well out of it.
Yeah,
Like, you
okay,
would have
so-
felt to leave it. Like,
Yeah.
I'd say you were in the room a good like 10-15 minutes after she left. It definitely was at least 10-15 minutes of just conversation. So yeah.
Yeah. I'll just say that. She's not within a radius of us. I don't know where she would have gone. She did leave after we mentioned Ned, so she might have gone there. I have no way to contact her, so I don't know.
Well, that sounds like our best bet then, maybe.
Well, so we are. Where are we, James?
So you are. I've just moved you to the map for Haven Oral. The Lifespring Alliance, which is kind of here. This map is not to scale; it's just for kind of visual. It takes up a huge chunk of the inner middle city, and it also contains a few other things like the museum that I kind of touched on last week, and the Midnight Hunt area that you're in now. And that's kind of smack bang in the middle of the city. Where would the Silverhook stuff be? The Silverhook stuff would be kind of like near Dancing Valley, kind of down here. Like between the shopping district and the cultural hub, I think would definitely be where Cal and Jericho would want to be.
What I need to ask is, because I can't remember, and I know we talked about it, I think, in the week or last time. Would the players know where Olivia lives? I can't remember. Oh, sorry, the characters.
I genuinely don't think you went there.
Because I can't remember, because obviously we all heard about the blackboard.
Yeah,
But
I know you were talking
whether
about.
we all saw it or it was like a picture.
I
in
think
air quotes.
Lou told you about the blackboard.
Lou
Yeah,
told
just
her.
I think you would have taken it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
No,
I
I
mean-
don't think she would have.
I think
I
would
don't
she have
think she
mentioned
did.
like the area of the town?
I don't know actually, because we didn't really, like, we talked about Olivia as a person, but not necessarily where she was or anything like that.
Okay.
They just mentioned, oh, there's this divination wizard,
Yeah.
and she has this blackboard, and
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So yeah, we'd have no.
I mean, I would let you roll like anyone who's lived in the city, which I think is just Wolf at this point. Lorelei. Shit, thank you. Anyone is just Lorelei. I would allow you to roll a very high DC history check to see if you'd heard anything, because divination, like powerful wizards, would like sometimes make it across your desk, kind of thing. Like, oh, by the way, this doofus has just moved in, kind of thing.
So I assume not Fey Fiends Undead.
No, I'm afraid not.
On
that
that.
end.
A 6. No, I can't give you anything with a 6. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I don't think you only.
It's
thing
somewhere
you
near
would
the
have
city.
Yeah, I mean the only
I
thing you
know
know
it's
about
in
is
Havenor.
and you would know her. You would know this like her first name, and that'd be about it.
I
You
do.
don't know what
Okay,
she
this
looks
is a
like.
really weird question. I don't think this will come up, but one of my skills is hunting down and tracking mages. I assume that wouldn't come up.
Oh, yeah, I would allow that. Yeah,
there. Okay. Just because it's never come up, and I just
yeah,
remembered I had it.
yeah. So 11. It's only slightly better than average. This was a high DC check. The only that you do. Like there were a couple of mentions of wizards, and they generally split themselves between like the artificers, like where in the shopping district, where like all the highfalutin people live who've got loads of magical power and pull, and then there's like the normal type of wizards who I kind of see as like graduates who can't get the job they want, so are just doing anything else to make ends meet and live in the, let's say, slightly less nice part of town.
I think using create food and water just to sort of like keep restaurants. Yeah.
I do have a bit of an odd. Maybe if we find a graveyard, I could ask someone who's dead.
That I would suggest not doing that in the city.
Quiet. I could cast darkness and do.
That's not. It was mainly. It's not the casting of it. It's the spell.
I would like to point out I was a bounty hunter for a while. Maybe I could have a go at tracking down who it is you're looking for.
All you have.
I mean, actually, we also
name.
don't know Lou's there. I just said that out of character because I'm wondering. But I mean, if Lou, it's not uncommon for Lou to just wander off, so he should probably go to Silverhook's place, see how they're doing.
Well, we search the wells. I do think that's alright.
I mean, we look at the wells as we're walking, see.
Buddies, poison the water hole. Okay, cool. So you start heading back to the Silverhook's gaff, and it's also your gaff. Let's be fair. Are you rushing, or are you taking it easy, enjoying the sights and sounds of the city? Because it's been a while since you've been back.
I think we're probably just walking.
I don't think we've got a reason to.
Yeah.
No. That's fine.
Yeah. We don't know anything bad's happened, so I assume we're just walking.
Hey, yeah. So yeah, after it takes you about another 10-15 minutes.
Sorry, one other thing. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. But if Lou does ever come into the range, I would know, right?
Yeah, you would know. Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I'm just
it's like I think we just defined like 120 feet.
I think it's 150, but let me check.
150, 120. It's far enough that I would get annoyed with it if it went off a combat map. That's kind of that's the definition was like how big am I likely to make these combat maps?
Creature within 100 feet of you. You always know where they are.
Yeah. So yeah, you're walking through. You're going through like the artisan coffee district at the moment. Hundreds of cafes. It's quite early in the day. It's about 11ish. There's the shops, cafes are starting to fill up. There's hustle and bustle on the street. And the last time you were in the city, things were a bit tense. There was a lot of gang fighting going on. You were attacked in the street by some weird dragon-themed paladins. But since then, it seems in the last 2 weeks that the threat has vanished a little bit, and people's memories for stuff like that are very, very short, and they seem to just go back to life as normal. And the atmosphere seems good, on the street. People seem happy, which is nice. It's the tail end of summer now. It's like a lovely warm day, but it's starting to get just a little bit cooler as in the evenings as the nights tend to draw in a little bit sooner. But you're walking along, there's people selling stuff out on the streets. There's cafes. There's all sorts of things going on as you head down towards the Silverhook. Now, the Silverhook's building, which you share and you now live in, is I'm picturing it like 221B Baker Street. Just like a very indistinguished house with a sign outside of it that has like Silverhook. So, and you see that from down the road. You see the Silverhook Adventuring Party, and then at the bottom, someone's put like an addendum. And Starlight Syndicate.
It's crazy. They did that before we got back with our name.
They keep their finger well on the pulse.
Well, actually, no. Let's say because Rusty and Fred left. They did it when they came.
Oh yeah. It's definitely in Rusty's handwriting. And so
Fred boosted Rusty.
Does it have a rainbow next to it or something like that?
It's loads of like hastily done stars, and I don't mean like little
Starlight has
pentagram
the like
stars.
the eye star, like
The A is a pentagram star for Starlight, and around it, it's just got the paintbrush and just jabbed it against the wood, so it's all these splotches. So I mean, if anyone, Aeon Rusty would be something to give some, pointers for painting. But as you come down the street, everything is everything is nice, everything is pleasant, and just as you are approaching the door, Lorelei, just as you're approaching the door, Lorelei, maybe like 10-15 feet away, you get the ping, the tickle at the back of your head, that your loose spidey sense goes off, as 100 feet and presumably rapidly closing. Luke, can you confirm it? Would you be rapidly closing?
Yeah, I'm hauling ass.
Hauling ass. I
think as I get there, I just look to everyone. Oh, Lou's coming.
Do you turn around to look at her?
Yeah. I'd say everyone turns around. So yeah.
Okay.
I just point. Oh, Lou's coming from that way.
Okay. As you point, Lou, you've seen her armor's a bit damaged anyway. Currently, it's a lot more damaged than it was. It's coated on one side, completely soaked in blood. Her cloak is torn on her face because there's a lot of people like turning around and pointing at her like she's doing some kind of weird street performance. She has her clowns draw X's over the eyes. Mm-hmm. She has that and this big fake smile, and on the the torso and the stomach area of her leather is painted this big orange smiley face. And she looks really, really fucking injured as well, as she rushes up to you.
Move! And she's just going to rush past into the Silverhook building.
Sorry!
It's once I wish I had context.
Okay.
Wish I had context.
I'd chase after Lou. I'm curious.
Okay. So you rush in. You rush it up the stairs to come in. Rusty is kind of sat in the kitchen making himself a sandwich. He's got paint fucking everywhere, all over his face, all over the bread, all over the cheese. But he hasn't noticed. He's having a whale of a time, bless him. Fred is coming out of presumably his bedroom. This room has infinite bedrooms, just as many as I decide. It's closing the door behind him, and kind of Lou tears in, and out of the corner of one room, Cal and Jericho and Timothy are there with streamers and stuff, and they see Lou run in and welcome home.
Lou pulls out her crossbow and points it at Fred.
Okay.
Jesus.
What's your name?
My name is Fred.
How did we meet you?
Excuse me?
How did we meet you?
I don't understand the question. You've just run in. I've been traveling with you for
One
a while.
more time. How did we meet?
So the rest of the group come in at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all very confused.
Lou, I summoned Fred from a tarot card. Not a tarot card, from a deck of many things. Loyal to me.
You fucking idiot.
What?
Lou's breathing hard. She's sweating. She's been running for a while now. And she's just keeping her eyes and crossbow on Fred.
Lou, what's going on?
What's going on? What did Fred do?
Lorelei walks to the kitchen and grabs a pastry and watches this all unfold.
Cal's welcome home.
Hi.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay, right. Okay, there's popcorn over there.
I ran into my sister.
Oh, that's just casually, okay. Okay, huh? As in Bowel, sister?
Bowel sister.
As in the one that is going to climb in the windows and play with her bowels, that sister?
So, as in the one that we were meant to all be together and be alert for, just in case.
Lorelei.
Yes.
Sorry.
That doesn't matter.
You just see Jericho and Cal be bowels? What?
She knows one of you has the thing, and she thinks Fred has it.
What?
I've been told I have many things, but apparently not the thing she wants.
Slow down. What thing?
I assume the just
Shut
as
up,
the
Wolf!
gest-
Don't say it out loud. You
Lorelei,
fucking idiot.
and I wasn't going to. I was literally saying the words gestures book. I wasn't going to say the word. If you let me finish, I will say what I was going to say.
I thought it was in the bag.
It is in people's heads. She is now speaking
And-
in people's heads after Lou gets pissy.
Mhm.
When she left me tied up in that warehouse, she went looking. Now, I know for a fact that she's able to cast disguise self like I am.
Mhm.
So who are you?
I'm Fred.
Red what?
I don't know.
What were you before
Theoretically,
we
it could
summoned
be
you
any
through
of
the
us then.
cards?
I don't know.
Laffy's gonna hold her stomach, like covering herself. Like, please don't take my bowels. Please don't take my bowels.
That's funny because last time we spoke and we asked this question, you mentioned that you had died and were resurrected by the cards.
So Fred's like, he's stood
Make
there
an
kind of
insight
like,
check on Fred, and can I use my advantage?
yeah, 1 second, yeah. So
You
he's
can do it
like,
afterwards.
like 20, 25 feet away with his hands up, like kind of near the door. And as you say that, what's your insight, Laffy?
Passive is 13, but I was gonna
Yeah, you
make
can
an
roll if you
active.
want. Yeah, yeah.
My
Check.
passive is 16, and Lorelei is eating pastry but is watching intently.
And then I
Okay.
can add my
Passive is
d12 to
17.
that.
70. There's some big ass numbers there, my friends. I'll tell you what. Let's upload it. Let me just show you the map that's at Laffy, that Beth's done. If I've uploaded it, have I uploaded it? I thought I definitely tried. Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Okay, we'll just move you to this one. Okay, so let's this is the old.
Oh, it's weird seeing all the alt tokens.
We'll move around. Yeah, so let's say that Fred, the foot fetish knight, where is he? Oh, I keep, here we are, finger licking, foot smelling Fred.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
jeez.
James, you were also the one that wrote that.
I didn't write that, did I?
No one else was
Did I?
going. You're the only
Oh,
one.
right.
It was
Yeah,
either
so
you or
actually,
Pete.
you thought
and
you
you
was
was-
gonna do that.
It's either you
Wow.
or Pete, and the only and Pete wouldn't do it. So
Well, not this version
I
of Pete.
I was the guy who chose.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Sometimes
Martian,
I
that's
amaze
not
myself. So yeah, let's get everyone here. So you're all here. There. Kudo is T-posing in the corner. Okay, so he, so Fred's there with his hands up like that. So
wait,
we've got
are there walls here, by the way? Because
no,
okay,
this is just like a map I found. So we got some 16s, 17s, 18s, 19s, and 20s. Have I got a character sheet for Fred? I don't think
I have a
has.
character sheet for Fred.
Okay, what's his charisma bonuses?
He actually has +1 to charisma.
wow.
+1 to charisma. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let's see. So what was the highest passive deception? Sorry, passive deception, passive
I think
insight.
17
17.
was
17.
Azalea and 16 was me.
Okay,
I
so
can you can roll if you want.
no, it's fine. It's passive will work. Okay, so everyone sees like Fred like looking really fucking nervous and like not knowing what's going on. Azalea, you do notice there's like a twitch like on the side of his mouth, like he's trying to stop a facial reaction.
Oh.
But you're the only one who sees it. There's been so much going on, I don't know really where I've been or coming from. Please put the crossbow down.
Step away from the door and takes 5 steps back.
5 steps back. Okay, like this way.
Can I very, very, hands behind my back, I'm going to hex Fred,
Okay.
and I want him to have a disadvantage on charisma checks. I think.
Okay.
I will also
Yeah,
mention
that
if we want to get information across without anyone else knowing, you can just speak in
Yeah, I don't think he was ever part of the social network.
No, yeah.
Nah.
And I think
Yeah.
in heads, something's wrong with Fred. He's hiding something.
Lou is going to step closer to the door and just like glance into the room to see
Okay.
like if there's like a body or blood or anything out of place.
You make a investigation check.
Yes. Dirty 20.
Early 20. Okay. As you glance in, bear with me one moment. Ooh. Jesus, that's a number of letters. Fucking hell.
God.
You don't see anything.
Oh, God.
Okay. There's just going to
As you've got the thing there, he's like backed off further and further from you, and he says,
Well, if you are so, how do we know it's not you? What's your last name?
Fred, you're loyal to me. Stay where you are and don't move
Fred,
anywhere.
heal.
But my sir, I am being pointed at an arrow at my face.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Okay, I will stay where I am. But
Yep.
what
If
is her
Fred,
last
Fred
name?
begins
She-
to get
He
out
could
of
be the one who is being all deceptive.
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 Maybe, but right now you're hiding something, and I want to see if you're actually following man.
Okay, I will stay right here. But still, she has not identified herself to us.
Can I now make an active insight check on
Mhm.
Fred?
Are you not going to ask Faith
15.
on that?
meets
I
it,
will.
beats it. Yeah, you do see that there's this like slight twitch in the mouth, like the facial expression is trying to be hidden.
I will. Obviously, Zayda's already said that, but I will just reinstate that now. From
Mansplain was.
well, no, just to say,
Actually.
just so it's still on in people's heads, and the fact that it's like more than one person can say it, just in case. Like,
Right, Fred, how about you step a little closer for us?
One moment, please. Can you make a? I'm assuming, obviously, this information is going through everyone's heads. Can you make a charisma check to, like, are you trying to keep the? I don't know how to describe this.
like
Obviously,
a veneer.
like a veneer of calm on your face, or are you
Like
trying
he
to
hasn't
hide the
been
fact that you
made.
just? Yeah, are you trying to hide that fact? Well, hide the fact that you think you found a spy in the white.
There's a red spot in the base.
Yeah.
There's an imposter among us.
I'm
if-
trying to keep as cool and calm as I can as I issue instructions towards Fred.
Okay.
to-
Can you make a performance or deception check?
Lorelei is going to start walking around
Okay.
to go
Yeah,
to the other
it's-
side.
Well,
Not seen,
Oh,
but
Not
Azale
great.
is like tuning into the roots underground and getting them to like slowly crawl towards the floorboards.
okay.
I think Laffy's like frozen in fear.
Yeah.
Like
Fred's
Lou's
gonna
scared the shit out of her.
Yeah. Fred's gonna drop his hands, and like the twitch in the jaw is gonna completely give way to this wide grin as he reaches up to take his helmet off. And as he takes the helmet off, he grows by about a foot, and stood in front of you this very, very pretty blonde girl, who looks kind of like Lou, but kind of less sharp featured, much rounder features, just much much happier looking in her general face. And she goes, "Oh, hi. Oh, too good for me, you guys are. Oh, that's it.
Where is the kaboom? Here is the kaboom. Marble cut.
And as she says marble cut, I need everyone within a 20-foot radius of Lou to make a deck save, please.
Thank God I moved.
Oh boy.
Wait, what's 20 feet?
I
of
think
Lou?
that's
Oh,
just
I'm
me.
just out.
Oh,
Oh,
that's just Aeon and Lou.
27.
Oh, and Riptide.
Okay.
Aeon, Lou,
okay.
and Riptide, if the map is to be believed. And,
27. The
and
DC
Spice
is
and
16.
Lou.
I was gonna move up as well.
Deck save.
Deck save, yeah.
Riptide, and like if
Riptide fails.
I assume Leia and or Fred and or whoever this bitch is also in the range
Okay.
if she's within 20 feet.
1 second. Who's this bitch? Are you talking about?
It's Fred and or
Okay.
Leia and or whoever.
Okay,
Fred
so
slash Leia
Oh my
has an identity
God.
crisis.
A clasp on the back of Lou's, and you'll see this, a clasp on the back of Lou's neck that was like hidden under one of the fold, glows bright red at the word marble cut, flares out, and a fireball erupts from the back of it.
Oh my
Oh
God.
Jesus!
It's funny. Hey James, remember, if fireballs cast on a person, they can't save from it.
Yeah. No, this
Wait,
was
actually, oh boy, do I get the uncanny
I'm
dodge? because
joking.
I was
joking.
expecting
I was
this
joking.
this is out of. I will say no to uncanny dodge.
Okay.
But
Didn't you
get
roll a
your-
20? You only get evasion, so you take nothing.
something. Wait, I already do I have it there? Let me check.
Evasion is 7th, to my knowledge.
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
I
Aeon,
have no idea how I dodged that, but I did.
Yeah, so you like, as she says, marble cut. Maybe you have this like flash in your head of this this moment. She's like rolling you on your back, and she's slipping this disc. It's probably about the size of, I don't know if anyone remembers mini discs, like maybe like 3 inches across, like 5 centimeters diameter disc that was attached to the back of your neck. This fireball goes off, decimates all the windows, blows all the doors off their hinges, and
Does Leia take damage from that, by the way?
she was out of the range and just out of
Lou
the.
Oh,
is
really?
rushing after her with her whip out.
Okay, cool. With her whip out. 1 second then.
That sounds weird.
let me show you the artwork. So I don't think I've actually got a character sheet online for this. So Lou's rushing out. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll stop. My body's very, very singed. 1 second. He pulls out his
He is a
arcane
lot,
firearm and just shoots himself in the head with a kill wound. Wait, do I actually have kill wounds prepared today? Yes, I do.
God.
Shoots himself by accident because he
James,
didn't prepare
I-
cure wounds.
I was gonna say something, but if that will happen too quickly, it's fine. Because I was trying to go around, and I would have been in range for my blood curse of binding when she was there, standing there, which I was gonna try to do. But
What was, I think is the operative word.
well, I was gonna try and do it, but then you said fireball, and then had to run before I could say anything. So
I just jumped her picture into general. I hope I put it in the right channel. I might have dropped it in the wrong fucking Discord name.
Yeah, it is.
And that's what she looked like. So this is very soft, very pretty young girl who, blonde hair, looks very similar to Lou, just round her face. And she's got this like mad light in her eyes. So Lou has cheesed it out of the window after her. She dashed through the room. Lou, you're following round. So you enter the room. All the door is like hanging off its hinges. This previously would have been Riptide's room. It's basically completely destroyed. Just no bueno in here. Nothing good is going to happen in this room today. And like the windows hanging off. You see this drop of a figure as she jumps out the window.
I rush towards the window, jump out as well, and just begin to follow.
Okay, so you don't have to follow far. She's waiting underneath the mirror for you, and she will underneath the mirror, the window, and she will. Does a 20 hit?
oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so that's.
God. Oh, she's using Lou's weapon. I feel.
Yeah, that's 35 damage.
God.
I'm down.
You must be unconscious. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't even let us heal you before.
No, even with uncanny dodge, I'm down.
And then she.
Am I able to jump out the windows?
If you can make this has all happened within like the first round of combat.
No, I've already
Well,
used
it's all
an
in combat,
action
and then
on-
she will. If you want to get into a chase, we can. But this is obviously this is a rogue. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think there's any way
I can't keep up with
any of
her.
us
I mean,
can keep
I
them.
can restrain her in place, maybe.
do you not need line of sight?
Oh yeah, but I would have. I will follow to get line of sight.
Okay. So there's like windows and stuff and alleyways.
Mm-hmm.
So if you dash, like I don't know, I measured this. I think Like if you dash, you can get to the
Well,
window.
which was it? This room? I thought it was this room that Fred came out of.
Fred came out of that one, but
but she
which
backed
was
up.
Rusty's room.
Yeah.
She went out of this one. And she, so in the time it's taking you to do 60 feet, she can. I think she can. Oh no, she's attacked.
She can do 60 as well.
Yeah,
But she
she's
got
60
still
as
bonus
well.
action dash.
Unless
Yeah.
she managed, unless he needed that advantage, like by, because would she have been
She's hidden.
hit? Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, so
Uh,
long as she doesn't go more than 90 feet from me at the end of by the
Okay,
beginning
yeah,
of the next
sure.
turn, I should be able to get her with a.
I will
well,
also
maybe.
be trying something.
Okay, cool. So let's
I've,
get into initiative then, if we may.
Oh god.
Because if we're doing things, it's easier than just yelling over each other. So she says
Did she
8,
deal
8.
lethal damage, or did she try to hold back when she hit me?
Well, this is a magical dagger, so that she
it would've been
can't
like-
hold
Okay,
back.
poison
so
the
I'm in
damages,
death
right?
saving throws. Okay.
Mm.
I was preemptive.
Mm.
Oh, I was also preemptive.
A lot of preemptive people today.
Is there? I'm opening
Yeah,
space.
sure,
Sure,
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Okay,
Save
cool.
it. So-
I need to add this girl a token in, I suppose.
Oh, I rolled well on initiative.
Very nice.
That's never happened to me before.
As you run to the window and yell, "Thank you!"
You know what? You find it my.
She didn't hold on her promise. There's no Bowel playing.
God.
Well, she probably bow played Fred.
Oh yeah, well, I wonder. Oh, not Fred. Maybe
She
Fred's
was
still.
such a valued member.
I mean, more value than someone else who died this round.
I was
Um,
starting to really like Fred actually.
Fred's my fucking guy, and if you
I
kill
was-
Fred, I'm never going to financially recover if you kill Fred.
I just like
James.
goofy little goobers. Rusty and Fred are the best.
Yeah.
I was just gonna have him just potter around. He was just gonna stay here for the rest of his life.
Okay.
Well, now
so-
he will.
James, you
In the ground.
Naya's not on the initiative.
Yeah, I know. I
I
need to
could
add her
totally
in.
raise him from the dead, but he'd be at
I'll
something.
just drag her in there. So
We don't
this is
even know
going to be
where his
weird
corpse
because
is.
all of the characters are here, but none of them are actively
actually, they're
in. Yeah, because it's not like a battle map. Because I can't quite be asked. Right. So, bloody hell, 22 and 24, nice.
I know. I've
And
never.
18.
It's the highest I've ever rolled in initiative. So.
Okay, I'm not going to do Rusty and Riptide. She's picking herself up off the floor. Bless her. She's not been having a good few days. But Wool. Sorry. Whoa, it's Lorelei. It's Lorelei.
I assume she's not there. She's out. The
No, she's not
window.
there. She's 60 feet down the alleyway.
So if I'm here, how
Mm-hmm.
far am I from her?
So 60 feet direct, and there's like a 10-foot drop, maybe 15 feet. Like Lou is like
Okay.
10 feet below you.
So if I were
On, like, a dumpster or
to,
something.
if I were to jump down,
Yes.
and so that was only like 10 feet of my movement to get to the window.
Mhm.
If I were to jump down, I could get within. So if jump
60
down,
feet.
use the rest of my movement.
Yeah, I
I
would
would
need
be
you to make
within-
athletics.
I
not
would
go
be
prone,
within
yeah.
40, right?
If you surpass the athletics.
If
check,
I managed to get
Yeah.
down,
So
I'd be
I
within-
will say 'cause it's
Can
more
I-
than 10 feet, you will take a little bit of damage.
that's completely fine.
Okay.
Can I? It's an alleyway. Can I argue acrobatics to jump down it rather than fall? If it's an alleyway.
How would you use
Like
acrobatics?
I assume there's a wall behind me and a.
Oh, you
wall-
like walk up and down?
Well, yeah, there's a wall behind
Yeah,
me, probably a wall to at
yeah.
least one side.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Parkour train, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
Oh,
sort of
fucking
see
hell.
the descent
8.
by-
Can I
Okay.
add that? Was it 8? Would I go prone? Because if so, I will use it.
I would say definitely you would go prone on a night.
Oh my
You're
god.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Honestly, I land on Lou. It's probably a good thing. Per our
Yeah,
misery.
so you don't. I will say
Um,
you don't take any damage, but Lou, you can either take damage or Lou.
I'd
loses
rather
the
take
best if you
damage. I'm
land on it.
joking.
Okay.
But
On
So
that
yeah,
snake.
it's like you realize you're about to land
Oh, wrong
on her,
bowel
like
cut.
on her on her throat, and you're like shit, and you kind of like put an arm out and you half grab it, and it spins you out and it lands you. It's only a D6. It's
even when
basically
she's down,
out
she's
of-
still fucking annoying.
Yeah. 4
4,
and
it's
like
fine.
so and let's say you only lose 5 feet of movement.
Okay, so I have 15.
Yep.
So I will continue. So I'm within 45 of her.
Mm-hmm.
Which is annoying. What I will do? When's her? She's then. Okay, yeah. What I will do, I will continue on that walk or that run. Within 45, I'm gonna just make an. Oh, do I have to hold on? Let me see if I should do this first. 'Cause if so, that will change. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna activate my right. As I used that fool to activate the right. Another 3. That's fine. And I will run that speed. The weapon is glowing, and I will. Obviously, I'm out of my short range, but I will make an attack with a. Which one is it? I will load a bolt from my case, and as I load it into the gun and the crossbow, and lock it back, it yeah, no. The runes on the side of the bolt of the crossbow begin to glow a bright blue as the bolt freezes, and I will use a bolt of ammunition of freezing while I'm trying to do this, and I will make an attack with disadvantage. But that's fine. 21.
21 hits.
So that will deal 7 piercing, 5 radiant. Where's the thing? It will, and she needs to make a con save.
Okay.
The DC is 14.
Ooh, nat 1.
Fail. She is restrained. She takes 1d6 cold damage, and I will activate the brand of castigation, which was on Kilpatrick, onto her, so I always know where she is.
Okay, cool.
And just make sure.
Does that have a physical? Do you think that has a physical manifestation on
I
her?
think what it looks like is as the bolt hits, there's it's outdated now, but probably a symbol of the Midnight Hunt that flares on that point and is not seared into the skin, but is probably a faint bit of it on the skin.
Okay, interesting. I just imagine the Midnight Hunt thing glows, and you just hear the sound of the copyright police.
Oh, James, sorry, I gotta remind myself. My hunt target is still on humanoids, so she will take an extra 3 points of radiant.
Ooh. Well remembered.
And then I will. She's restrained.
For how long? To the end of her turn, presumably.
I assume, but I will double check for you. She is restrained till the end of her next turn. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I still have a second attack. Where's restrained? Would make it a flat roll.
Okay.
Because
you
have advantage. Yeah. So yeah, I'll make a second attack. 24.
Oof. Yep. 24.
11, 2, and another d6. So that. Can I do anything else? Nope. That is my turn, and she is in place.
Mm-hmm. I imagine it her feet are frozen to the floor.
Yeah.
Fucking Batman Forever style. Batman and Robin style, rather. Lafette.
Where are they? Because I know we're not on the map.
They are. So they're 60 feet away down an alleyway, way out of your sight, I'm afraid. You would need, from where you are, would need to dash just to get to the window.
Maybe you should.
Okay,
I never. Maybe you should draw them out.
Yeah. I will drag us. Well, the thing is, I kind of need this map here. So let's say this corridor here.
Extend this one and draw it, James.
Let's say this thing here is the alleyway. The thing that she's in now is the alleyway. What the hell is ringing me? No, piss off. Right.
So I would be 45 of her.
Yeah.
So
I will say for convenience, there's a honeycomb of alleyways next to her. If she just use it away.
Okay, so. I don't know how much, where to move. Can I say that this is how far I am from the window?
Yeah, if we just take it from where you are on the map, yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah. So, brain. I am gonna run to here, so I'm in within 10 feet of the window.
But so remember, it's this window here, yeah.
Oh my god, wait, where?
James,
This
you're
one.
being so confusing.
This is so confusing.
Oh, right.
James.
Sorry. There are windows here. Sorry. Yeah, this is a window as well. This is the window they went out of, but this is
That's
also a window
fine,
that's
but that
been
leads
flashed
to the same alleyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's another alley. Yeah, no.
Jesus, okay.
Sorry, I got brain fart there. I'm brain fart.
Oh, it's too far.
James, can you extend this map out so I can just draw it,
can,
please?
Yeah. Yeah. Do it for you now. Where is it?
Can that be Misty Steps bonus action?
Yeah, but I can't Misty Step and do anything because Misty Step is bonus action, and then I was going to use my action.
You can swap bonus actions for actions in this one.
Well,
Do you want
No,
to?
I need one of each. That's the problem.
Also, you don't know anything about what's going on outside. You just would have seen the
So-
fireball.
Well, I know that
Lewis-
Lou
Yeah.
is probably down because she looked dead and then jumped out of a window. So
I've jumped out of a window
That's a
before.
fair assessment.
we jump out
Yeah.
the window.
Right, so
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay,
on
James,
the
so
can
side.
she-
you move?
Yeah,
I need to
yeah.
hit.
Sure.
in fact, no, I need to. Ah, my God! Why is this so confused? Right. Do I have to say that I go when I Misty Step? Do I have to? It's a point where
Oh
you
my
can
God.
see, isn't it?
I should have asked you to hold your turn, Wolf. I'm so sorry. Or Lorelai.
So if that's
I'm way
30 to
doubling a
there,
movement.
can I
Oh,
argue
sorry.
that I can see through to there at this point?
You can see into there, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step to there.
Okay.
Look down, see
Yeah.
Lou crumpled in a ball on the floor.
Yeah. This is really awkward, actually, but I imagine that the alleyway was going north to south. It
I
doesn't
don't
really matter.
care.
Okay. Sorry.
What kind of nerd uses compass to to move?
And I'm gonna use my wild shape to summon a familiar.
hmm
And have it go like a cat and have it like jump down and like sit next to Lou because I can't do anything yet this turn.
Okay.
Because that was my action and my
Just
bonus
Wait,
in
action.
a
if- could
puddle
you-
of blood next
'cause-
to me.
Because James does allow you to use a bonus action as an action. If you have you used your
I
action?
used a bonus action to Misty Step and then an action which is my wild shaped.
Did you not
summon the
use
cat.
your action to use your Balm and Summer because James lets you do that?
It's touch, isn't it?
No, Balm and
No,
Summer
Balm
it's
and
like
Summer is
range.
Okay, get rid of the cat. Let's go back a couple of steps because I thought it was touch, and that's why I sent the cat
Rewind time,
down there
baby.
because I could cast through the cat. Yeah, I'll do. Where's my bomb? Ah, I'll do 4. So it's 4d6 plus 3. I think. Am I doing that right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the Balm of some Court is a d6 and then it's plus 3 for my.
It's plus
Thing,
3,
isn't it?
plus 3 for your proficiency, and then they get however many dice you spend temporary hit points.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's 46 plus 7.
So 17.
Well, no, 4d6 plus 3 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So 17 and
So
4.
17 healing, 4 hit points, 4 temporary.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Very
Okay.
much.
Okay, cool.
See,
Nice.
Lou, it's always better when you have people and don't just run off. Anyway.
Okay. Leia, like, wrenches at her feet, looks up and laughs, like, looks you in the eye, Lorelei, and says, I was going to come back. I still might. She pulls out her crossbow and aims it at you, actually. I think she would aim it
Bitch,
at
that's
you.
my thing. Sorry.
Yeah. That's...
Well, when she's
Gonna be real
restrained, she
savage.
has disadvantage, so she can't get sneak attack in anyway, unless it's another way.
Yeah.
Like, by,
well-
advantage ways.
Well, she can't go anywhere this round, so she probably would give herself steady aim.
Well, yeah, but it's a flat roll then.
Yeah. Is it?
Attack rolls against creature have advantage, then creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, cool. It's not really going for the sneak attack this round. As she fires, so she has. Oh, it's not. Sorry, tell a lie. It's not a crossbow. I thought it was a crossbow. It's a longbow. She pulls out this longbow.
I was gonna say, it's a gun.
It's a
I
gun.
really thought you were gonna say that, and I was gonna start
It's
laughing.
not a gun, it's a fucking
Yeah.
Pulls out a
rifle.
Glock.
She just pulls out a musket. Just
20
Just like
to
the
hit.
forefathers in Taylor.
20 does hit.
Okay, cool. So it doesn't get the sneak attack, so let me just roll the damage. Ignore the sneak attack bit. But it's 15 damage, with 6 of it being radiant.
Okay. Can I will just add, she does take 3 psychic damage if she hits me.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, it's what?
Fine. It's 15. Yeah, 15 with 6 of it being radiant. That won't make any difference.
Sure.
And as the arrow hits you, it hits you in the shoulder, you look down at it, and suddenly it's vanished from the point of impact. So a 15-foot, billowing cloud of darkness erupts from the arrow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do have blind sight within small range of me.
Yeah, I know, but it's dispel darkness. It's like a 15-foot thing of darkness around you. And yeah, that's that. Aeon.
So like that or more?
Yeah. 15-foot radius, so I think it'll be one more.
One more.
How far away from me in that window? Ah. That's
You
can't see her at all now.
Yeah,
You knew where
the
she was though
darkness
before
scares
that, though, I assume. So.
Yeah, but that would be attacking at disadvantage. Damn. I'll jump out the window.
Okay. Can you make a Dex, acrobatics, or athletics check, please?
They're the same.
I like to imagine that some
Okay, yeah,
old
you
geese are
land.
like down the alleys, like these damn kids keep jumping out of windows.
What the fuck?
So that's but that's 15 feet, isn't it? Because it's a 10-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
If it helps, I'll remove these
15,
boxes. I just added them for flavor. But if it helps them, then fuck that bitch.
Am I just that line I'm drawing? Is that outside of the magical darkness? Can I just about see her? Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I will pull out my arcane firearm and scorching ray time.
Okay.
Bang, 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 bang.
Pew pew pew. That is 15.
Have you got one more? Because it's 3.
No, you
Yes,
just
Oh,
said
sorry,
no.
15 misses. Sorry, I was reading
15.
the 16 there. 15
Yeah,
misses.
no, so 15 misses. Okay, so that's the first one. 21.
21 hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. 8 and a D8 on it as well. 8. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 for that one, and then the last one is 27.
That hits, yeah.
Nice.
Nice. For 7.
Okay, nice.
So,
Cool.
is there anything else I can do as a bonus? I think there
Obviously, I
is.
can't see her, but how is she looking after Aeon shoots her a few times? And I.
She...
It is fire damage as well. I don't know
she's
if that
looking
makes
pretty...
a
Not as
difference.
hurt as Lou's looking.
Well, yeah, she's
A long way away from looking as hurt as Lou's looking.
That'd be
She's
pretty
been able to
difficult
get
right
2 uncanny dodges in there, so she's reduced the damage a little bit.
okay.
She's not wild. She's not like wildly overleveled.
Oh, that's
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
This is for Fred.
Okay, cool. Azalea.
Okay, you said bonus action spells you don't bonus actions you don't mind being actions. Can I do the opposite, or is that a bit too cheesy?
It depends what you're going to use your bonus action for. What the other thing you're going to use is. So a bonus action being an action is fine. An action being a bonus action can be wildly overpowered.
Yeah.
So
100%.
Hmm.
Okay, because what I was gonna do is give myself the double movement, and then use the bonus action to cast something.
What's the bonus action? Hex, I presume.
No, I've already got a hex on her.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It would probably be a toll that it would just be a cantrip. I don't have any like attack hit leveled spells.
I will say this. I will allow it, but remember, like, you can't actually see her when you come out of there, or the only thing you'll be able to see is Aeon from the window.
Right,
You can't
but
see where she is.
I'm probably going to be able to move up to where he is at least.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is when you get to the window, you don't know where she is when you look out of it. But it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't actually think you'd be able to see it from there. Let's see.
That's about.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be able to see it from there. Yeah.
Well, wasn't there a box next to Aeon or something like that?
I just removed them
That's his
because
flavor. Yeah.
I just added that because I
Okay,
was.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whoop.
Let the flavor inconvenience us all.
That's why I removed it. What I will do is I'll put a box on Lou so she's under full cover so no one can help her. That's not inconveniencing me at all.
I'm already healed.
I know, but that means you're stuck.
Okay, then. Oh no, I'm not. I don't. Okay, never mind. So that's 40 up to there, and then it'll be the next 15 to jump down. Which take. Oh, so I won't be able to
You
make
will
it.
need to make a check to make it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I will get down to there.
If you can get to the spot, please get it. Yeah.
Yeah, that takes me up to 60. Okay, fine. Which is my double movement. So I'll do the check.
Pre, you have no idea where she is. You're measuring. You have no
Oh
idea
my
where she
god.
is.
Well, I
Yes.
was healed just
Jesus.
before Leia's turn, so I guess I just saw like a glimpse and then darkness.
You would have seen the knife,
You
and
know
that would
she's
have been.
in the direction.
You
but-
would know that she is on the same plane of existence as you currently, but you don't know where this darkness is. You probably don't even know which way you're facing. Like you could be against.
Okay,
either one
I'll
of two
roll a
walls.
d4
Yeah.
with one being north and then like clockwise,
but-
and then just.
Well,
decide what
let's
direction I go.
resolve Amber's turn at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
because
sorry.
because this is from yoga, like that's why she has such a high mod for this. I think as
Oh
she
yeah,
comes
she's
out,
lost the rags, yeah.
I think as
Hey,
she comes
James,
out,
she rolled an at 20. Can she move 5 more feet so she can see?
I will say this: you know, like you jump out of the window, ready to like acrobatics off, and your cape bellows out behind you. You do get 5 feet of glide.
Yes!
woo! Okay.
Always argue with the DM.
Yeah.
And you also do a combat roll just for style points.
For style,
No,
yeah.
she like superhero lands it, but doesn't fuck her knees up. So
I think she
Damn.
lands and then like lands with a bend, of course, with bend in the knees, and immediately goes into like tree pose. It's like, yes, okay, we're stable.
Riptide's just looking out the window like, oh my god.
Oh
okay,
my
Riptide's
goodness.
really fucking hurt.
Glides
I
down. Namaste.
Yeah, Riptide is actively looks worse than the rogue you've all been attacking.
Riptide.
Oh yeah, because she took the.
He took a face full of
explosion.
fireball.
Oh,
I
shit.
also took a face full of fireball. I'm on
Yeah.
36 hit points
I
because I
didn't
healed
know that,
myself.
otherwise I would have healed her before I went
Okay.
after Lou.
Well,
Fuck Lou!
It's fine.
What-
She's having a drink. It's fine.
what I will do instead then, if I can't, yeah, I will settle on healing instead. So Mr. Aeon is gonna get healed.
Ooh.
I would have done it to Riptide if I'd known, but we're ahead of now. So oh, it's from a healing word.
She was buried
tattoo.
like under a table. You couldn't see her. All you saw was
Yeah.
a boot.
Ah!
It's from the healing word tattoo, so I actually don't have a spell up on my sheet right now. But it's plus
Okay.
whiz, isn't it? Usually.
It's you plus
Whenever you're
plus
spellcasting.
spellcasting, one of the fires.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
excuse me.
Which is this year. Okay.
Okay.
What is it? 2d4 usually?
1d4 for first
Healing
level.
word?
If it's your second level, it's
okay, yeah.
2d4.
It's from a tattoo, so I assume it's just first level.
Yeah,
Mhm.
first level. Yeah.
10 healing points.
Jesus.
For you.
Why have you done that?
Wait,
from a
sorry.
first level spell?
That's my attack. That's my attack bonus.
I was gonna say, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's
Your
7.
wisdom modifiers plus 7.
Never.
Biffed your character sheet there. Fucking hell.
She's
That's
actually level
7.
20 and she's just been holding.
I
back
am
the
level
entire
20, pretending to be a weedy with you guys.
God.
time. That's why her yoga is so powerful.
The power of yoga compels you.
Power of God and yoga, I must say.
Yeah. Literally.
Cool. Lou, you come to in pitch blackness. Having rolled a that's Azalea's 1d4. You come round in like pitch blackness. You hear kerfuffle all around you, and you don't hear the sound of Leia's voice anywhere. Though you do hear like lots of heavy breathing. like gasping for air. It could be a fight, could be an orgy. You don't know.
God.
Well, I do know it's not an orgy, but
Well,
I'll just
not with that
roll a
attitude, it won't
d4 for direction and rush
Oh,
that
she's
way.
gonna turn around, hit the
so
wall.
1 is north, 2 is
Oh,
so
no.
yeah. You rush west into the wall.
Oh no, that's funny.
Um,
Oh,
Ow!
she takes the damage she just got
just-
healed for.
No, I won't say you take. I say you won't take it down. Obviously, your movement would have been halved, but you do that thing like where you get into like sprinter's pose and just straight away hit the wall. I will say that
She
will
just jumps
eliminate
into the wall.
that will eliminate that direction moving forward. Do you
Yeah.
have a bonus action or
It's
something?
not moving forward, it's moving backwards.
Well, I still have movement, so can I just?
You have a
roll
little
again?
bit. Yeah, you have half movement. Remember that.
You've got like probably.
And I will.
Oh no.
So no, you
One.
run north
Oh.
into the other wall.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
god.
I will say with those two eliminated,
I
you'll
just heard a lot-
have been able. Sorry.
Oh no, don't worry.
No, as I say, with those two directions eliminated, I will say you have a vague idea that perhaps unless you literally are in a box, as you run in the other two directions, you will be okay. But you will only have 15 feet of movement.
James, can I just say, I love that Lorelei has blindsides, so she can
help
see
her at
Lou
any
running
point.
in. No, she can just see
Sure,
Lou running into the wall.
Yeah, also help at any point.
No.
Like, Lou, follow my voice.
Uneven is to the right. Evens is down.
So yeah, so you run 15 feet south.
50 feet
You run into
here,
me.
and if Wolf doesn't move, I
Oh
crash.
shit!
face
Yeah.
into
Okay, so I will.
Because I don't know.
You will
Well,
see
I
this
do have
happening.
blind sight, yeah.
You do have blind sight, but she doesn't know you're there. Would you? I will allow you. Oh, it won't matter. You can either use your action to step out of the way or something else. It's up to you.
Me?
Yeah. I don't. It won't matter.
I'm not going to use my action to help her.
No reaction.
Oh, reaction.
It won't matter
Yeah, my
'cause
turn's
it's your turn
next,
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Or you
Oh,
can
I
trip
think-
her up
does
as
Lou
an
have
action.
anything? That's true, I could do that. I assume Lou can probably do something else unless she can't.
You can't see. She has no idea where she is.
I
She
can
would know
bonus
very much.
action dash, then I'm out of the thing.
That's true.
Because
Okay,
rogue,
you can do if you want. Yeah.
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 So I end up here.
Mhm.
And I'll
It's
try
still-
to restrain her with my whip because it has 15 feet.
You've used your action to run into two walls.
No, I used my.
instead. To run
Ah,
into
yeah.
two walls. Yeah.
I thought that was only movement.
No. Right,
Okay.
moving.
Yeah,
Oh, so
fair enough.
I've skipped past Lorelei. I've done it twice. Fucking hell. There you go, Lorelei.
Well, I know where she was, and I know where people
You know
are
where
going.
she was, yeah.
Yeah, so I will run to, like, here, just for the sake of ease.
Mhm.
How long's that darkness light? Is that still up?
It's still up.
Okay.
Is Leia still restrained?
No, it was the end of her turn.
End of her
End of
turn.
her-
So, I mean,
end-
technically, yes,
Okay.
but. Was it end of your
Oh.
turn or end of hers?
End of her
I don't
turn.
know.
End of
Yeah, so-
her turn.
Oh, no, so she won't be. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't said end of their next turn. So
Yeah.
I think if it was my turn, that'd be very strong.
I was good because she's up, like, in a minute in an issue.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just gonna shoot her. Yeah, I'm just actually no. What I will do is I will, as I run out, I will take that slight bit of psychic pain. Not a slight bit, a lot bit.
A dagger's worth of pain.
And I really wish I didn't do that now. Can she make me a strength save?
Oh, certainly not. Oh, actually, she's not a terrible strength.
8. Her speed is reduced to 0 until the end of my next turn. Her speed, sorry. I used Blood Curse of Binding. It must see a strength save, or the cursed creature's speed is reduced to 0 and cannot take reactions till the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So she's currently there. She can't uncanny dodge.
Mhm.
That's honestly the best use of that I've ever got. And I will make some attacks.
Do not kill her.
I know. I was gonna say, hey Prue, if you'd let me finish my sentences once in a while, you would hear
No,
me
this is to
trying.
the character seeing you pull out 2 crossbows to kill
My
her
crossbow was already out, and I'm just telling
Yeah,
you.
you can see like crossbow bolts like like
Yeah,
in her.
and you would see that when Lorelei is hitting, she is not going for like vital spots. She is going for like stuff to slow her down and or knock her down, not kill her. So
I
just let me
can't
know.
believe you shot her 3 times in the same knee.
I shot her twice. I just let me know if she ever gets too low, because then I will, you know, just stop being as mean. 25.
That hits.
So she takes.
What do you want me to say? Yeah.
She takes 6. No, that's not 16. That's 17 points.
Ooh,
And I'll do it again. 22. I'm
That
rolling
hits, yeah.
great today.
I will say you hit her like that again, you will kill her.
Okay,
'Cause
I will.
There's magic damage on there that cannot be made non-lethal.
Okay, Would
Like,
you
any
allow me?
attack cannot be made non-lethal.
Say that again.
So the only way you can deal non-lethal damage is melee.
Well, we've
I think
said
I've
it
said that
multiple times.
before.
We've said it multiple times. So I can. You've allowed me to do not
Have I?
non-lethal ranged. Yes, because
It's just
I've said it so many times where it doesn't make sense to me. I can shoot someone in the leg, and that's not.
I
lethal.
suppose, but it's this right damage that's setting my teeth on edge a little bit. Anyway, carry on. Like I say,
I've
you have
done
to
it
be a high
before
roll.
though. So
Yeah, but you have to be a high roll again.
yeah. I do have to add that. Oh, do I have to add it? Let me just check. Would that down her?
No.
And then hold on, I'm looking for my thing to see if because ideally I don't actually want to down her. I just want to let someone else.
She looks real fucked up. I will.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for. I can't find. Where is it?
It's not just that; it's the additional humanoid damage.
No, that I was just looking for to see if I had to deal it or it was.
It says can or does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It does say you deal, so.
Yeah, automatically. Yeah. She's hanging
Two.
on. Yeah. Oh.
So.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was flat damage, but okay. Cool.
No,
cool.
so it's
Nice.
what 10, 14.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Laffy. The darkness is still up.
Wait, does it need Leia to roll concentration on that?
She's not concentrating on it.
Okay.
I think it's from the arrow or the whatever.
So I can see past where the darkness is, right? So like Azalea. If I
You
look
can
out
see
the
Azalea,
window.
Yeah.
So if I jump into the darkness, I'll know roughly which direction Azalea is in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Would you though? Would you jump into pitch blackness?
Well, she saw it wasn't. She saw it
I mean,
wasn't
all of
blackness.
my friends and my girlfriend are out there fighting this wretched bitch, and I'm standing in a window like.
And,
Yeah,
and
I
Laffy
will just say one thing, right? You have no idea why she's had to do this.
and James.
This is completely not her fault.
James, Laffy would have also seen the area before the darkness was cast.
True. Yeah, you would have done. Yeah. I will allow you to make a athletic check, but it will have to, or acrobatics, it will have to be a disadvantage to get down there because you're leaping into darkness.
Wah! Wah!
Did you do yoga, Laffy?
Yeah, but I've got a -1 to athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics,
A +1. Great.
And you only take a little bit of damage if it is like a
unless it's a 5.
5. That's
5.
I'm
It won't be a
prone.
huge amount. It's only a D6, but you do go prone.
But you can just stand up and
Yeah, so it's
Use
only
that.
2 damage. It's fine. Yeah.
You twisted
But-
your ankle on the one pebble there is.
You leap down and there's like that
you
one
slip
box.
on you slip on loose blood.
No, there was
Wait,
one
if you go
box.
prone,
that
you got you
Lose
got
half
you lose
your
half.
Half move.
half. Yeah.
So you
half
have
of
like
it, yeah.
what 15?
15 feet. Yeah.
I mean, you can still go out of darkness. Yeah.
Hobbling out. Oh, my fucking ankle.
Oh, I just tried it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's looking really hurt. Is that your full turn, Beth?
I don't really have much else I can do. I'm just looking.
Have you got? I was gonna say a way to dispel like the darkness, but it doesn't really matter.
Mm-mm.
You could always action dash to see the whole area if you, at the very least.
No, it's fine. She's gonna be dead in a minute anyway, or knocked out. I don't know.
Okay.
I love the way there's 4 L names in 40 feet of each other right now.
Gross, isn't it? We can
just need
start
the guy
calling him
named
Leon so he doesn't start feeling left out.
Leon and
Leon and
Lazalia.
Lazalia, yeah.
Oh no, it's
hate
Ludo.
that so much.
Lazalia, yeah, I don't like that either. Actually.
Ludo, lip
Ludo's a great name, by the way. I like Ludo.
Ludo, yeah.
Lerico, Lusty. Oh.
Lusty.
Oh, no,
Oh no.
Yeah.
But also,
Wow.
I'm in my head, I'm spelling Ludo as Leudo, like Ludo.
Oh,
Oh, we put an L in Kudo's name. It could be Cluedo. Ooh.
that's true.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cluedo. Anyway, it's her turn. Looking like she's hanging in by the mirror.
Yeah, so her speed is currently 0 and she can't take reactions.
That's fine. That doesn't matter. She looking around with looks of absolute murder in her eyes. As she locks eyes on Lucius. But if I stayed here, you'd let your friends kill me, and you'd choose them over me. And as she pulls out this piece of paper out of her pocket and rips it, you would know where she went, Lorelei, but no one else would. She disappears to about 400 feet away. She uses a scroll of dimension door.
Luke looks heartbroken as Leia says that and disappears.
We really need someone who can cast counterspell.
You wouldn't be able to. It's an item.
Oh, I guess. Wait, can you not counterspell an item?
Nope.
No, I didn't know that.
Neither
That's why
did
the
I.
tattoo
Now
is
I
like-
have a wand of
Look up loads of
fireballs.
those
I can
cards.
cast
That's
fireball
what-
with-
So single-use items like that can't be. I mean, like wands, it's a bit iffier on because you're casting through the wand, but scrolls, single-use items, you can't. Because otherwise,
I didn't know
it's
that.
a fucking lame thing to. It's like, oh yeah, guys, I spent 500 gold on this scroll of Revivify. The DM's like, no, you didn't.
Well, obviously,
You're
it's usually
fucking
if someone needs to learn
Yeah,
the spell
oh.
or doesn't have access.
About 6 seconds after she did that, after she cast it, that darkness like evaporates, like it was there for a fixed amount of time.
Yeah. Lou is on her knees with her head in her hands, and just so done with this.
Laffy's
She
gonna
looks
walk,
defeated.
walk away and like go and heal Riptide. She's not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. So she's just gonna like see that she's gone and start walking back into the house.
Right, fuck it, you sort that shit out.
Literally, no. Laffy's so annoyed.
Shit,
Like,
I'm out.
Laffy's really angry. So she's not. She's like that. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. Walking away, not saying anything. Just
Stomping
gives
the
the
feet
look.
really hard.
No. Just gives her the look and just walks off. But how hurt is Riptide? Because
She was pretty hurt actually, because for some reason her hit points weren't at full. I don't know
I
why.
mean, she would. We had a long rest. She would have been at full.
Oh, if it wasn't that, but I mean, she's for some reason her hit points were at 53, and I can't remember why. It might be that I just didn't long rest her after the fight because she doesn't have consumables. But she, I think I will say, for the sake of it, she's not been doing great for a little while, and like she's not complaining about it, but it's like obvious. To anyone who spends any amount of time with her, that she's like struggling a little bit physically and is nowhere near as strong as she was before. And so she's not like on death's door, but like she's like got a bloody nose. She's like she's wincing as she sits up. Very glad to have anyone spare any. Please, sir, may I have a hit point? Kind of
that's
thing.
16. I don't know if that's any good.
Mate, that's amazing.
Well, isn't it?
That's more than half the damage she took.
Is that 3d6 your bar?
Yeah.
Because it's 20.
That's a
then.
lot.
Well, it's 16 and 4, 10.
Yes, this will be 20, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and 40, I won't count the 10. Presumably you guys will be having a short rest in a minute, and then at that point they would disappear. But it's completely up to you whether or not you do, so I will actually write it down. Okay, cool. So she immediately feels better. She's like, oh, thanks, Lef. What the fuck just happened there? What happened to Fred? I thought he was, I won't say sound, but, not
To be
there.
fair, that's not the card works.
I think even after the conversation we had with Lou, she decided to go off on her own, and that was her sister,
Oh,
the
well,
Bowel.
she's fucking weird.
woman.
Oh, the Bowel. Well, what happened to Fred?
I don't know.
Rusty.
Can I start going having a look around, see if I can find
Rusty,
what's left of Fred?
help Leffy look for Fred. And Rusty like waddles up.
I'll
He-
help as well.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so you all come in. I will say, let's say it's a fire escape. Like you're able to pull the ladder down, so you don't have to walk around the front of the building.
That would have been helpful 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. Well, because you've got to like
Bit of a
undo
rush.
it. It's a bit
Yeah,
awkward.
I don't know. Is
Ru-
Luke coming back in?
No.
No, okay.
Then,
Well,
then
I will
Azalea's
say-
staying out, I think.
Yeah, I was also
I-
gonna stay out.
I will tell Asher. Sorry, Asher. Not Asher. Asher doesn't know yet because I've not told him, but Lorelei knows where she is. Like, do you know? Like, I don't think you'd be able to like pinpoint the street, but I picture it like a it's like you face in a certain direction, and then you like feel like a tug or like a
It's like
like a burn or like a not a burn, not something unpleasant, but like something. There's something there, and you face in a certain direction, and you know the distance. You would know that she's not like an insurmountable distance away. She's like 350 feet away, but down a bit, like below street level.
I think what as
Is it 350 feet for
it's
is it
500.
feet? Yeah. So she's not miles and miles away, but she's far enough away that it would make it slightly awkward for you to get there.
So what I will say is, as Lorelai's like standing up from that fight, because she is kind of hurt. She took a decent amount of hit points. She will, I think, in the heads of just. In the heads of all of the. So I think Laffy, Azalea, and Aeon. She will just say to them, "I know where Leia is. Is it a good idea for me to tell Leia, or is she just gonna keep running off?"
I don't know, but she's also an adult, and those are her decisions to make.
Okay. So then, as Lorelai's climbing up the fire escape,
she yells it.
She will just say in the heads of everyone, including Silverhook and Riptide if they're all around.
Oh, so the Silverhook aren't part of the. I mean, you can add them temporarily.
No. I mean, this one just like looking at them, like within, just seeing them. She will just say, "Leia went X direction down there."
That away.
Yeah, just describe what you just said.
You would be able to get there like no problem, but you would need to direct them. You are the ping.
Do I get anything off of the hex?
No, it doesn't work like
you would need
Hunter's
Hunter's Mark for that.
Yeah. It doesn't work quite like that,
like,
which is a shame.
Shifts from her position, but like winces at the feeling of her inches and just sits down again.
Do you need a hand? Yeah, I can give you a bit of healing.
I'll be fine.
What happened?
You saw what happened.
I know what happened, but I mean,
Why did you go alone?
yeah.
That was a lost cause. And before we left the farm of Wolf's parents, I got a message from Olivia. She is that divination wizard I talked about earlier.
Mm.
She said Leia had encountered her, and that she was like a zealot on a mission. So I needed to make sure she was safe.
And why didn't you bring your friends?
I don't know.
I know you've been alone for a very long time, and you've been betrayed by someone who was close to you. And I understand that that's hard to break out of that habit. But I think we've proven time and time again we're behind you, though. When things like this happen, we aren't going to turn our backs.
Lou doesn't answer and stops meeting Azalea's eyes.
We'll cut back into the the building for the moment. You said you were looking for Laffy. You were looking round. Rusty's with you. He seems really confused. He was like, "But I was with Fred almost the whole time. And has he always been this girl? I don't understand what's going on."
Honestly, Rusty, I don't think so, but I don't know who to trust anymore.
We came in, like, and I spoke to Cal, and I spoke to Jericho, and we planned the surprise, and I think we were out on the surprise a little bit, but I think ours would have been nicer, and then Fred went to his room, and I went to make a sandwich, and then he must have dropped a glass or something, and then he came out just as we were surviving, and I don't know, I was just a bit confused.
Maybe it was in between that time when you were in the kitchen?
Maybe. Do you hope Fred's okay?
I hope so.
Did Rusty say Fred dropped a glass or something?
Yeah, he thought he did, yeah.
I was, Lorelei was around, like, also helping. As he says that, can I go into the room and see if I can find anything?
So Lou, you would have seen Lou poked her head in. Can you make an investigation check or paint me a word picture of what you do?
God. I think so. It's the kitchen, or is it?
No. So Rusty was in the kitchen. Sorry, I'll restart.
So I was writing as you were speaking, and I just heard a little bit of
it. So Rusty, they got there. Fred went to a bedroom, either Aeon's room or Fred's room, and Rusty went to make a sandwich. And whilst he's making the sandwich, Rusty heard what he thought was a glass being dropped. Didn't think anything of it, and then a minute or two later, Fred came out.
So like a window being smashed.
Yeah. Okay. So can Lorelei use that investigatory stuff she's done before, where she looks? It wasn't the room that got fireballed, right? Or was it?
It basically was the room that got fireballed. Yeah.
Okay. Looking through, I've said that if there's any fire left, putting it out.
The room's destroyed. Basically, you can imagine a blast of fire.
Yeah,
the bed's been thrown up against the wall. There's glass everywhere, which is kind of weird. If it had only been done by the fireball, because you would have expected the glass to have gone out.
My passive investigation is 16. My passive perception is my passive investigation is 13. My perception is 16. I would be looking around, seeing if there's any signs. Obviously, the fireball went off, so it gets rid of most of the information. But see if there was any signs of a struggle, any weapons or items that we know Fred had on him, any points that doesn't make sense for the fireball, something going in a different direction, something sticking out the wall, maybe obviously if there's a glass being broken, look down out the window, see if there's any remnants of it out there, things like that.
Yeah, there would be glass in the street. There's an amount of glass in there that you would put down to most of the window panes being blown out, but there's a little bit in the room that you can't account for unless one of the window panes was smashed to open the window.
Yeah, because obviously the fireball would have blasted out.
Outwards. You find Fred's sword and his helmet, but you don't find anything else or signs of a struggle. This whole room is a struggle. You know what I mean?
This whole day is a struggle.
This game is a struggle.
This whole campaign's a struggle. Waking up is a struggle. So I think she just looks jots that all down. Guesses that what Rusty said is the moment that Leia came in. And probably grabs Fred's sword. And anything else she can attribute to that rather than the fireball, and
it will allow you to make an active check if you want. It's basically, I will tell you this: you've not rolled high enough to find it.
Yeah, okay, I will. I mean, you roll. I assume it's a rogue hiding something, so I'm probably not going to find it ever. But I will. I'm saying it, so I may as well try. I assume this isn't Faithian's undead.
No.
Unless Fred is 12. Never mind.
Nah, no idea. You open the cupboards, you look behind the desk.
I find the sword stuff. Yeah.
You lift up the carpet. No, he's not there.
Where's the kaboom? He found the kaboom. Oh no.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, that is the kaboom.
No.
Can I also have a go?
He died doing what he loved. The
Just-
Kaboom.
For the sake of it, I was gonna say I could cast Mantle of Moonlight on myself, but I feel like that's too far.
You can if you want. If you've got it prepared.
I do.
You can of course you can have it.
I think Lorelai would just tell what she's seen,
Oh!
and then your D6.
Yeah, D6 as well.
A D4.
D6.
D6.
30, come on, let's give it a 30.
Oh,
28.
28.
Oh, almost.
Just get it, the DC was 22.
Oh, well, I didn't
you
need
look-
to use the spell.
Oh yeah. You said you were going to use it. So yeah, you look round. You look at all the places that So you don't look in the places that Lorelai's been looking because you don't want to be that hey, your key's exactly where I fucking told you. Kind of.
Hey, I'm saying I helped by looking in the places he wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't do a bad job. Like it's just you it's been hidden really, really well. You're walking around. You're looking up. You look kind of underneath the wardrobe, but you can't see anything there. You're looking round, and then there's this sweet, sickly smell that coppery smell that you get from like a grate, an air vent in the floor that's kind of partially hidden by the bed as it's been thrown up against the wall. It's quite a big grate, like a room to room, and you probably get the feeling that what's left of Fred is in there.
I think, would that be obvious? Like, would that be obvious on Laffy's face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
Lorelai's dealt with stuff like this. I just points to it. There.
She'd just she'd be on the verge of tears, but just nodding. I think she'd have a hand over her mouth.
Mhm.
You know that when you smell something awful and you just cover your nose and mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But she looks like she's gonna cry.
I think
I
Lorelai,
liked Fred. I'm so upset.
I think Lorelai would take a half step towards Laffy, give her a hug and a kiss on the forehead or the cheek, and just be like, "I'll do it."
Should I get A on?
No, I'm gonna. I'll tell him in a second.
There's a dumpster outside the window.
No, I was gonna. Just give me a second.
Just flushing down the toilet like an old goldfish.
Oh,
I think
God.
she'd leave and immediately go to Rusty. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Rusty's is he okay?
No.
I don't think Rusty understands about death.
Rusty,
I
should we-
genuinely don't think he does.
Did you ever finish that sandwich that you were making?
He looks down and part of it's toast now, so no.
Oh.
Let's go make you a sandwich and we'll have a little chat, okay?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
boss. So Wolf, you pry the thing open, you see what looks to be Fred's feet.
Oh,
Well,
of course!
No, his foot in, he's in head first. You see I'll say it again. You see the bottom half of his body.
So James, you're saying we see
That
his
sounds
feet?
worse somehow.
No. So
Hey,
what?
no, listen, he'd want to go out like
That's
that,
true.
let's
Yeah.
face it. He'd
So-
want
There's
his
a hot
feet to be
woman
left.
pulling on his feet.
So I think Lorelai would. I don't want to do it now. I think Lorelai would get him out of the grate. That's awful.
Grab his little toes.
No.
Hairy little feet.
This little piggy went to market.
Yeah. Can you make me a strength check, please? Because he's
Oh,
either
God.
he's either caught on something or he's rammed in there real fucking tight.
Can I? Can I argue sleight of hand to try and get the right
this will
angle?
definitely need to
I
be
can't cast Revivify on
like-
Fred, can I? Because he's not a
feel like
person.
you're
Just
reading-
enough now.
More than a
He's
minute.
Well, it's
way
already
over
been
a
more than a
minute.
minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I?
I'm just gonna mark him dead in
this
my
is just gonna be
in my
awful.
character sheet.
Well,
So I have his character sheet.
I don't want to roll
Traits,
poorly on this.
dead.
Remember, you got hero points.
I don't want to use it.
You basically you
Can
can't
I just
get a grip
can I
on
just
him, yeah.
tell I'm not gonna be able to do this?
It takes a few, you
Hey,
just
we do
can't.
have a big muscle
That's
mummy that could
That's what I was
probably
gonna
help.
say. If I can tell I'm not gonna be able to do this, I'm just gonna be she'll think who's been around bodies, and who's strong. The list is very small, mainly for the strong
Isn't it
part.
just rip?
It's
Well,
essentially
also-
just Riptide.
Jericho, probably.
Oh yeah, Jericho's.
He's also a
I don't
paladin.
know if it's actually open. Yeah, he's a paladin, I think.
Paladin, yeah.
He's a
I mean,
paladin. But I don't know.
unless
if
you
he's
made
a
another
weird
fucking
build.
Dex Paladin.
I love
Um,
Dex paladins, right?
No,
Don't
no.
at me about
No,
this.
I'm
They
just
are much
saying. I'm
better.
just
Don't
saying.
at me.
Okay, so not knowing, she knows Riptide is strong, so she would just psychically say, "Riptide, can you come in here? And if you have a cloth to cover a body or something, I need
Got a
some help."
shovel as well.
Yeah, so I just checked. Jericho is a Dex paladin.
Oh my god, of course he is.
Right. Okay. Amazing. Lou, so Riptide comes in. She's still wincing a little bit from the pain, but she isn't as hurt as she was. And she's brought like a big cloth, and she goes, "So, right, what do you need, mate?"
Which just points. Found Fred. He's.
Or his bowels intact.
Oh God, I don't want to. I can't see his bowels yet.
Yeah.
I'm. It's pretty. It's disgusting. Wedged in there, and I'm not strong enough.
Okay, all right. Say no more. So she's gonna get down. She's gonna like brace herself against the wall. So like basically 1 foot on either side of the hole and grabbing the legs and like trying to pull him out that way. So she's pulling with the back, arms, and legs, like fully engaging the core. So let's do an athletics check.
Lorelei's the cheerleader. Can I give her a -1 bardic inspiration? Oh God.
Oh, 9. It takes. Like, she yanks.
I mean, would I be helping? I would assume I'd be helping.
You can give her the help action, sure. Yeah. Because like she pulls, and again, it's like it's something. It's like almost like there's a ridge on the inside that is getting caught on.
God. Like Lorelei's not very strong, but I assume she can help with this.
Yeah, like you say, oh, let's get a rope. Let's try it with a rope, and then you can like do it from the side of the room, kind of thing. So she's gonna try again with advantage.
God, come on.
18.
Thank
Okay.
God. No, you can't have Fred's body.
Yeah. Well. So Riptide gets into position, and she pulls, and it doesn't like it's going to come up, and then there's this like,
oh God,
how do I describe? There's this really unusual noise. I'm going to say wet tearing, as basically as she pulls him, Leia has done something, and it flays the upper half of his body. It tears the skin from his stomach right up to past his navel, up to his chin, and like almost over his face as it pops out. Riptide, like, it doesn't shriek, but she does like scatter backwards, like Jesus fucking Christ, as this like it's a horror show. It's like something out of Hellraiser.
Oh my God!
It's like you've taken
Fred
his shirt off.
His skin shirt.
Maybe close the door. Close the door.
I think very quickly, as soon as like he was out, Lorelei would put the cloth over, and just
Riptide's gone like pale.
God.
She's like, I really wish I hadn't brought a white sheet. Fucking hell.
Sorry, I didn't think that was going to be that.
Oh my God.
Much.
Oh, that little girl did that.
I don't think she's a little girl.
Well,
yes,
she's little comparative.
Well, you're
unless
very
you look
tall.
at Riptide 6'4",
You're very
mountain
tall.
of a woman.
I think Lorelei would obviously with the cloth like flip and like not tie it, but like make it so there's no like seam on the cloth, so it's just like wrapped fully.
Oh, so you roll the body over?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you examining it to see what she's done to him?
Yeah, I think she definitely would. With the...
Yeah. Can you make a medicine check?
Can make a medicine check. It's better than the other one. Where the fuck is medicine now? Oh my God!
Jesus,
Oh my
rolls are
God.
shit today.
I rolled well on my attack rolls.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
ask Laffy to come in. She is proficient in medicine, but
Yeah, I
she
don't-
may
I
need
don't-
it.
I-
She may
I-
need
I- I
therapy
will say this,
afterwards.
I don't think Lorelei wants.
As
Laffy
is
to come in.
Azalea and like dead shit's her bread and butter.
I was gonna say, I think. Oh yeah, what do I see with the 5 before I
A 5.
ask anyone?
You say there are definitely bits missing.
That's fair. I think she would just like take a step back and probably just like walk to the door. Probably just check to see where everyone else is. And then yeah, she knows that both Laffy and Azalea are good with medicine, but she also knows Azalea is good with dead bodies, and she doesn't want Laffy to see that. So she will we're just getting the whole gang in here. Psychically say to Azalea, hey, I need some not advice. I need some assistance with looking at a body that's very, very mutilated.
Why have you mutilated a
I
body?
didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Okay, do you need help burying
Azalea,
it?
why are you smiling?
I just made a really funny joke.
You will see Riptide like not push past you, but like gently nudge you out of the way. She's like not chalk white. She is like eggshell blue white. You know, like as pale as you've ever seen her. Like, bleh.
Yeah, just say in the room, it's Fred. It
Okay.
wasn't nice.
Lorelei has called. Who are you bringing through? Is it just
Azalea. for now.
Azalea? Just Azaze.
Just Lazalia.
Azalea.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, so as you enter the room, it's a very basic, almost barracksy bedroom. The bed has kind of like been tipped and the frame has been cracked. The mattress is like a vaguely smouldering but not actively smoking or smelling.
The mattress is smouldering?
The mattress, yeah, because it was fucking fireball went
Giving
off.
you
Yeah.
the eye.
That's what I was making that joke.
Right. Okay. The pillows are all banged up. This would have been, in fact, this room would probably have been like unoccupied at first. And like there's little, because obviously Aeon wasn't part of the party. Like there's little signs that Fred had tried to make this like livable. So there's like maybe a little picture like hung on the wall that's been cracked, but not a lot. Like there's like a bag in the corner kind of thing. And you walk in, and in front of the room, kind of like covered in a white sheet, is this body shape. And you can see like the outline of the legs. From the sheet very clearly. The minute it gets kind of like the waist and stomach area, the white sheet is like crimson red, like stuck plastered on, and you can see like ridges of rib cage and stuff like that.
Oh.
Okay.
I will warn you, this might get a little bit gory.
Oh, now you're warning us. Thanks, James.
Before you pull the sheet back, if you do not like gore,
James.
Yeah.
The one thing that I am like, I'm very, very okay with this is gore. So
Okay,
you're absolutely good.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Oh, you should have been at the boat then for that conversation. You would have loved it.
I think as Ellie comes in, Lola's just like, can I?
Dag out. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it alright if I?
Sloan.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
You hear the sound of someone retching in the other room with an Australian accent, but you don't know who it is. How do you retch an Australian accent?
No.
Here's down under.
It feels really offensive to do that.
Okay.
No.
The water.
Oh god. Clear.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, any Australians.
Yeah. I'm sorry
Am
to
I?
anyone who has to listen to that.
Yeah.
Like 15 seconds of all dry retching.
We have fun here.
Anyhow. Okay. So I think Azalea comes in, puts on her latex gloves and lab coat.
The theme tune for Bone starts
I
playing.
don't know why. I don't know why I picture her wearing what Yzma wears when she's in the science lab in The Emperor's New Groove. I have to find it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine
The
she
sunglasses.
put like on like spooky skeleton and just
No,
begins
no,
to dance while she puts
Either
it
that
back.
or the CSI theme tune.
The Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Riptide and yeah.
No, I think she's a lot more respectful than that. That's a joke. No, she kneels down by the body and slowly starts peeling the sheet off. And
Peeling
looking...
is the word.
Yeah,
Aww.
I think if there's like some sort of evidence that there's skin hanging off of what they dragged him out of, I don't think that's really where she's looking. She's looking elsewhere or anything.
So, do you peel it down from like the forehead down or from the feet up?
I think it's forehead down. I think we're starting at the blood.
Okay.
Get out of the way.
So the face is largely intact, which must be nice. So here you pull it down, but like there is huge amounts of wounding around the eyes and mouth area, like massive. Can you make a medicine check, please?
Okay.
Oof, nat 20.
No, I'm
What
happy you
would
do.
The
you
worst
want
nat
to know?
nobody's celebrating this.
Not to her. Okay, well done.
Okay, I want to know what kind of instrument made the marks around eyes and mouth, and I want to know if anything's been taken.
Yep.
Like tongue or eyes.
Oh, bounce.
Through the eyes.
I don't know.
And
You
how
never know,
old-
man.
and
You
how
never
old
know.
those-
It's like the Egyptian thing where they get the brain.
Yeah. So I will say this, right? You pulled the sheet down with a nat 20. I'm just going to give you everything that I have on there.
Lovely.
You pull the sheet down. It kind of like gets quite heavily stuck around the neck area. It looks like it's got some kind of like protuberant tumor. It isn't. It's basically all the flesh from his stomach has been ripped up as it's been
Like a
pulled out.
turtleneck.
Yeah, like a turtleneck. Yeah. You pull it down, and like his Well, we'll come to that in a moment. You examine the body. This is going to take you around 25 to 30 minutes to thoroughly examine it, but you will get all the information. Death was not instantaneous. He was stabbed first in the back, very, very like a very sharp but short blade, probably a dagger that definitely did some kind of acidic or poison damage because of the you can see there's like surrounding tissue damage, like necrosis, but not necrotic. And it must have not. That also didn't kill him, right? It would have incapacitated him. He from the face. The damage is his eyes were removed completely, like hollowed out the sockets, probably whilst he was still alive because there's like defensive wounds around them, and there are a couple of teeth missing, and the tongue is sliced basically in half, but still in there. So it's like a snake tongue in there it's like heavily damaged. It's just the same kind of poison damage that's been in there and twisted. It looked again like he was alive when it was happening. To stop him screaming out, you would know that the tongue damage happened before anything else to probably silence him. As you go down the body, it looks like it's kind of like the attack became quite frenzied at one point. Like there's lots of damage. Like you can see like knife wounds around the chest. Probably happened post-mortem, but the thing that actually fully killed him before he went into shock was that he was completely disemboweled, and as you pull the skin down from around the neck, the bowels have been like tied around the neck.
Oh my god.
And they would have, as they were pulled out, probably the intention was, if he was still alive, that he would have been choked to death on his own innards as he was pulled out, but he was dead before that happened.
Interesting.
I love D&D, guys.
Yeah.
I love D&D.
Okay.
Literally, but from like the waist down, there's nothing. Like the as you kind of look around the room, you see like how this has been like covered up as well. There's like this as you look into the grate, there's a load of like very, very bloodied sheets that have been hurriedly thrown down to the bottom of the grate that had soaked up all of the gore and viscera. This probably took place in about like a 2 to 3 minute window. Very, very brutal attack.
Oh, it was that quick.
Oh, super quick.
Oh.
Yeah, but he would have probably
Jesus.
died inside the vent.
How the fuck did she pull out intestines in 3 minutes?
Practice.
Okay.
Life finds a way.
There's only
Life
one
finds
way
a
to
way.
get the name the Bowel Hunter.
Because I'm like,
Oh,
that
God.
takes me about half an hour to work. Anyway,
With context, people think you're insane now.
so
Oh,
like
context
you
would
would
be
know,
insane.
like from that high medicine check, chances are he was still alive, like in the vent whilst the fireball
my
went off, but would have
God.
died like very soon
I
afterwards.
see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about the town in terms of legality? Whether there would be someone who wants to investigate this and like
Oh, for sure. This
Yeah.
is
Everyone.
definitely like.
Okay.
I mean, investigate is probably not the right word, but like you would definitely want to declare this. This is like when you hit someone's car, like with your car, you definitely want to be telling somebody about it. Though, like you are adventurers and like you have witnesses. Though this is a particularly unpleasant and brutal attack. One of the things you would notice as well, how this has been done, this would prevent him being revivified. Like the damage is so expensive.
It would have to be like the higher one that
Yeah, you would need
restores.
to like raise, not even raise dead. You'd need to heal the
resurrection.
damage before you brought him back to life. So probably resurrection or something like that. This was an indication of. A moment. Can you roll your insight? Passive insight's high enough. I'll give you this. This is like a proof of a warning. This is what I can do in 3 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
now 3 minutes. Look what we did to her in 18 seconds.
So long as I don't think that she'll get in trouble for like tampering, I think before anyone gets told about this, she's gonna try and fix it up a bit. So intestines are going back where they should be. Skin is being pulled down as much as it can be. And then the shirt, the sheet is being put back over as well before she goes out.
Okay.
So she did what she promised. She lived up to what she said she would do, and that's what she did to Fred. It was really brutal for him.
Has
Is
And
she saying this to
I don't
everyone
know
or
how
just the
she.
wolf?
I don't know how it was done
Lorelei.
either. It was so fast while all of this was happening.
What are you doing with the body? Like, are you like just closing the door and putting the sheet back over it, kind of thing?
Yeah, I put the sheet back over.
For,
and come
probably
back
at
out.
least for the minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you don't need to answer this question publicly. Are there any bits you take if you want to DM me the answer?
Oh, God.
No, I don't think so. Not even saying that for face.
As she's saying
I'm
this,
taking
she's
something
typing
from-
furiously on the Discord DMs.
All of the molars.
Well, this one
I'm
half
not
of the
gonna lie.
time could be.
I was looking for my inventory, and I'm like, I have a bag of teeth in my inventory.
Wait, what?
Hey, you can make a necklace of teeth.
Yeah, no, a necklace of foot fetish teeth. Yeah.
Jesus. I take his
yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's fingernails.
Um,
No,
By
it's
this
that's the
time-
one thing he needed.
By this time, I would say Blue and maybe Aeon would be back inside.
Yeah, I
don't know
think
about
we
you.
all came back because
Yeah.
No,
Before
wait,
going in, Lou is going to hand Aeon a folded sheet of paper, just saying, "If I die, give this to Wolf."
Or like,
Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Wolf.
More notes, guys. So as
Yeah,
you were all sitting,
okay.
right, I'm imagining there's like as everyone's
Sorry, I
like, a
do.
little-
I just asked one more thing from my notes. Sorry, Peru. You gave Aeon a note. This is different to the ones you snuck into Lorelei's thing.
Oh, I gave you envelopes.
I'm just making sure they're different, okay? Because I have them all written down. I
At
just need to
some
make
point,
sure.
I'm going to start charging you for paper.
You need to have this woman buy stamps.
Yeah. So you're sat in the let's call it the where you had Lorelei's party. Are you all sat around there? I'm assuming there's like an element of like shell shockness. Timothy and Cal are doing runs of sweet tea to like calm people's nerves, and generally
I
like
don't think Laffy's here.
Oh, okay. Where's
She's
she?
talking to Rusty.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I thought you'd gone off by yourself then for a horrible moment.
No.
Are you still in the building?
Yeah, she'd just be in
Yeah.
the kitchen with him, just discuss. I don't know if it's, a good idea to actually RP the conversation, but she's probably explaining the concept of death to Rusty.
Okay.
I think
the fact that
he
Fred
kills
isn't.
people. I think he's very familiar with the concept of
I
death.
think, yeah. I think.
Yeah, but he's not. He's never like. Okay, when I say death, okay, she's explaining the concept of loss.
Yeah, lost.
Because I don't
yeah.
think he's lost anybody that he knew.
Yeah, and if he has, he's
Yeah.
forgotten about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't make you RP that 'cause it's very deep, unless you particularly want to. It's very like it takes him a moment to like kind of come to terms with like the permanence of it, especially for people he knew. It hadn't really occurred to him that it might happen to someone he knew. How is Laffy about it, and how is Lorelei about it? I mean, I assume now I don't want to paint a picture here, but I assume Lorelei is slightly more used to like the immediacy of death because of what she got up to before. But like Rusty would join in with Cal and Timothy for biscuits and hot tea, but basically only really offer biscuits and hot tea to Laffy. Like everyone else can wait for their biscuits and hot tea.
I think she's obviously Fred wasn't like, I don't know how to describe it. Fred was only a part
Fred
of the
was
group for
a
a very
valued
short time.
member of this party.
But he was
Fred
a
will
valued
be
member of this
missed.
party.
He's a very valued temp. Yeah.
And while Laffy didn't have a lot of
Fred was able
conversations
to
with
just-
Fred,
do nothing.
it's still a loss. Like a loss
Yeah.
is a loss, and I think that it brings back a lot for her.
Yeah.
So I think she's putting on a brave face because she wants to show Rusty that it's not like the end of the world, but she's also remembering how hard it is to lose people.
Yeah. Like I say, like the thing is with Fred, he wasn't super close. The only person he had any real prolonged contact with was Aeon. Jesus, that was
Yeah.
hard to say. Don't know why I spoke about that so much. And even Aeon was like, "My dude, go and wait in the room." Like I don't want to see, but like so for like
Be my chair one.
yeah, I like
You pull it.
there's a question hanging over it of whether at some point Fred's body will turn back into a card. Like you don't know. That would be weird, but it would save you a lot of clearing up. But
Should have told me that before.
No. It's a 50-50 whether it'll be.
He's wearing a skin suit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's really damaged as well. So even if you were to be able to bring him back, which is highly illegal, and would be super frowned upon, it would not. You would basically bring him back in screaming agony, and he would die almost immediately.
Yay!
Yay! So let's not do that.
I don't want this chocolate I have next to me anymore.
I can talk to him. I can cast a spell that lets us speak.
Well,
to
the
spirit.
damage to the tongue would prevent him to.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hang on a minute.
And also definitely not. What?
Didn't somebody else die whose mouth was severely damaged?
Oh. Yeah.
But you didn't see that, and I don't know what.
Sorry, Lorelei would have told Laffy.
I don't know how much that information she would have passed along because it was pretty gruesome as well. Also very different. That was more.
That was more face caved in rather than tongue
face head destroyed over maybe
lower jaw got yeah.
Yeah.
So I wish I didn't have to think. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
That's fine.
So I will say, for the sake of ease and everyone's fun, you've had the conversation.
We
with
are
Rusty.
having fun.
He is taking it on board, and is processing it in his own special little way, which is by bringing pink lady biscuits out on a big plate. And Lou, have you rejoined the collective?
Yeah, I think Lou is just sitting down in one of the chairs, holding a cup with water, just staring at the water.
Okay. But at this point, I will say it's been about an hour and 15 minutes since the end of the fight, since the end of the encounter in the alleyway. Yep. And as you're sitting there, Lou, you hear a whisper, but you can't identify where the whispers come from, and you don't really recognize the voice. You hear the whisper. No one else can hear this. Leave the book outside in 15 minutes. And that's all you hear.
I didn't like how close you were in my ear then.
I had to whisper so to get really close.
He's just going to drink. I assume we have a short rest for.
Well, in that hour
this
you
point.
wouldn't have done, but you can start having one, but it will go for.
Would we not after the encounter?
I mean, it's for some people it's been pretty heavy duty, like examining the body. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Let's give you a short rest. Yeah.
Like what? Sorry, what did the voice say? Leave.
Leave the book outside in 15 minutes.
Okay,
But Lou didn't recognize the voice, and only she would have been able to hear it.
I'm just writing up my
Yep.
sanity.
Okay. Lou's just going to take out a sheet of paper and
God, Lou just
begin writing for the next 15 minutes, and then leaving that outside.
Suspicious needs to converse. I need to put that out.
So Lou sits there writing for a little bit. What else are people doing as you sit around? Are you asking her what's going on? What are you talking about?
I want to ask Lou. What happened with you and your sister?
What do you mean?
Well, when she bounced away, she said something along the lines of choosing us over her. Did you used to go with her? Did you used to do what she did? Like, were you together? And what happened? What soiled the relationship?
Aeon, you come from Yardadan.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Phantom?
Have I heard of the Phantom, James?
The Phantom James.
Make a history check. James is pulling a blank. Sorry if this has been passed to me. I don't know what it is. So please don't expect me to.
It's the name of Lou.
Oh right, sorry, complete brain fart. If you roll a history check, but it would be a high DC.
15. I'm gonna add the flash of genius, so that's 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay. I will say with a 19, it's kind of like, I will say like word gets about with a 19. You're a bounty hunter. You've been in bars and you've heard people telling stories. But what you would know, I will let Lou tell you because I can't remember.
Beginning a few years ago in Nets, there was this string of merchants and mages that were suddenly found dead in their homes, stabbed through the heart in the middle of the night. And always there would be 2 flowers found at the doors of their houses. Forget-me-not and a white flower, which name I forgot. I'll look it up later. White top.
Okay.
And later, that same style of murder was found in all around Yardadan, before suddenly stopping a few months back.
And are you telling me that you did these murders, or
Lou is just going to take a long sip from her drink.
Slapping.
Sips too.
Spilled a tea.
Yes, I am the Phantom. About 7 months ago, I was in a coma, and my sister took over. As you saw today, she is she goes about it another way.
Yeah. I mentioned when we first met, I mentioned how I was looking for the person who killed my parents.
Lou just
I know who it was, and I didn't want to say who it was, but his name was Azathoth, and he was my brother. I don't know the exact reasoning behind it, but he murdered my mother and father, and I've been hunting him for the past few months. Well, months, years, all blends together. Family can be a bitch sometimes.
Lou cracks a small smile as Aeon says that, and just nods along. Yeah. But I don't want to lose my sister.
Yeah.
Lou is going to reach into her pouch and hand over a small bag towards Aeon containing 200 ball bearings. When you go to sleep at night, put that next to your window and your door, along with some broken glass. And she points towards the decimated room. Plenty to go around. Hopefully that will stop her from trying anything while you're sleeping.
Just you, Aeon. Fuck everyone else.
And you didn't let me finish.
Oh yeah, it feels
And
bad,
Liz-
doesn't it? Doesn't
Liz
feel good
going
when
to-
someone doesn't let you finish, does it?
And is going to stand up and just hand out these pouches containing 200 ball bearings each.
I'm just
Uh,
imagining she's stealthing with like 800 ball
I was
bearings.
gonna say, how many
Quickly,
ball
quick.
bearings does Lou have? She's just walking around like jingle,
Yeah,
jingle,
rogues get
jingle.
1,000. It's really weird, and it's just
It's
it's hilarious imagining them stealthing.
Dude, I'm just so good.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, Lou's just going to go around to every party member, including Riptide.
Oh, I don't remember
And
putting
just-
200 ball bearings to a character sheet, you knob.
I don't
I'll
have.
try it.
You don't get to speak after what you just told us.
I get to I've just added it as a custom item, ball bearing.
I mean, you can ball
Fifty's
bearings. A bag of
200.
ball bearings is a thing.
It
Wait,
is,
so
but
you
it
want
only
me to
shows up
pour
on
these over the
1,000.
floor while I sleep? Or, sorry, presumably before I go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
What if I need to go in the night?
That's the worst thing's gonna happen.
Piss cups on the windowsill.
Oh no!
Oh,
No! Oh god! Can I just say
Don't
I've been
step,
every
just,
so often
uh,
I've been laughing about that all week. I've just
Yeah.
So you know when you're little and you have like socks and a carpet, you like try to like get static electricity. You just move your feet back and forth.
My dude,
without
I grew up
lifting them.
underwater, so no.
If there wasn't electric it hurt everyone around us.
I don't know.
There was an
I'm
eel
just
we
trying
had
to-
as a pet. It was really not thought through. It was a vicious little bagger.
Look, Riptide, I'm trying to stop my sister from going into your room and murdering you while you sleep. I don't have the perfect answer.
Okay, well, I mean, is it likely to happen? I
I
mean,
mean, at this point,
did you
she's-
not get what you wanted?
She
If we're worried,
No.
where
we
we
could
are
have a big
now.
sleepover. Big
I
community.
mean, I don't mind keeping somebody's bed warm.
I think the room I was going to is kind of decimated.
Yeah, but
Um,
it's not just that, but like, she knows where to find us now.
Yeah.
And
I will
these
say-
guys aren't safe.
Yeah, I will say to Lorelei, she has not moved. She has been moving, but she has not moved majorly from the location she was in. Like when you last did your little ping, I will tell you if she moves a significant amount
Okay.
because she's closer. I assume you would be on edge.
Yeah, I'd be keeping the track of that the whole time.
Yeah.
I think though, going forward, I may have to take alarm prepared at all times.
Very possibly. And,
what is it? What is it she
Warning
wants?
glyphs too.
In Ripper's head, or everyone's head. Actually, she was just like, if it helps, maybe talking heads for now. She wants the book.
Yeah, Riptide gives
necromancy, grimoire.
taps the head at Cal and just flips him the V's. Like you can't hear this, you can't.
Maybe
Actually, that's a good point. Lorelei would only say it to people in the group.
Yeah. Okay, at this point, like Timothy and Cal and Jericho, are like, well, we'll just clean the mess then, shall we? Oh, so you're not telling them anything. It's completely up to you. Obviously, I just need to.
I wouldn't have said that to them.
Okay.
I mean, if Lou or someone wants to say that, that's fine. But I definitely wouldn't have said the book
Okay.
thing to them.
I think back in their heads, say, is it not a good idea that we bring the fight to her so she can't get us on surprise?
I mean, it will be a lot harder for her to surprise us now, since I know where she is. But
How do you know that forever?
not. I mean, for the foreseeable, unless she can figure out how to remove it.
I was going to ask about that, by the way. So
yes.
I'm going to say that it can't just be dispelled by dispel magic, because that would be kind of lame. And
It
wouldn't make
does.
sense.
It does specifically say it acts as a spell level for dispel magic.
Okay, what level?
Currently, it is 3rd. So
Oh.
minimum.
Okay.
But it will, as I level up, it does go up.
Okay, that's fine. You would tell that it's been examined. Like I will say that it's kind of like
But obviously, it's not someone's first thought usually to dispel.
yeah, to dispel. But like you would know that it has been identified, and like someone knows what it is. Like that it is being examined, and like possibly like she's having a shower trying to get it off.
So if I can figure out, so I know where she is generally.
Yeah.
And I know this. Laura knows the city pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And you said she was like slightly like lower than us,
Yeah.
like underground.
Yeah.
At I guess like a sewer system possibly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I? Okay, here's a question: would Lorelai have? She likely would have a map of Haven, or at least the area.
Yeah, like between you and Cal, I would say you have a
Yeah.
Like
So-
I do not have an accurate map. to
That's
hand.
fine.
Just
But
saying, I know somebody who probably knows the sewers very well.
that's true. But what I will ask is, can she, either the map that Cal has, or if she has one, put it out on the table and find the position where she likely
Yes.
is? And then also find, obviously she knows she's below us, any entrances to underground places she might know, like a sewer or just like a basement somewhere in that area, like just like fully to triangulate possibilities, entrances, exits.
I
things
will
like
just
that.
give you this because you've used the resource, and I think you took a hefty amount of damage to do it as well.
Well, not to do that, but in that fight, I did
Yeah,
take
you
about
took a chunk,
30.
Yeah, and I think like 12 of it was self-inflicted.
More than that. But it works.
I'll just
so
give
it's fine.
I'll just give it to you. So you sit down on the map and you pull out a. Do you have like? I'm going to use the phrase spell focus, but it isn't a spell focus. Like something you can concentrate your attention on. Something you can look at in a relaxed manner to kind of unfocus your mind to allow the.
I think she'd look at the ring that she's wearing.
Okay. So you hover your hand with the ring you've got over there, trying to find it. Maybe you turn the ring upside down, so like if it has a jewel, the jewel's pointing down. You
Well,
close
it's
your eyes.
the wolf ring with the wolf symbol.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so you turn it upside down, so the wolf head is facing down. You hover your hand over it, and like you get good vibes over a certain area, and then you kind of. It's like enhance, and you bring your hand down like quite hard onto the table, so it leaves a little indentation on the map. You're like 99% sure that she's in. I'll move you back to the city map, not the world map, but the city map, so I can get you the right name of it and just tell you vaguely where it is. Yeah. So you would think that she is not a million miles away from you, like less than 500 meters away from you, just on the other side of the river, in the edge of the shades. There's like a couple of warehouse districts, which would be like
So,
adequate. You because it's slightly below. Yeah, kind of. You're struggling to think exactly what it could be below. It's kind of like it's underneath like a street of random houses, but you do know that area is kind of like the unofficial, we lost this to the criminals a couple of years ago kind of area. And it would not surprise you to hear that like basements have been hollowed out and repurposed into like speakeasies and stuff like that. Speakeasies.
So
stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I think that would definitely be explained to the entire group while she's doing it and such, just to get that area. And then obviously she's probably been there before, so she would definitely map out any entrances to sewers or places she was known that's underground in that area, just to get a accurate representation of likely where she is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. So that's really good. It's been by this point. It's been like 2. I would say it's been like 2 hours since the end of the fight.
Oh,
so been plenty
at
of time
the
to rest away.
50-minute mark, says the whisper, I'm going to leave a note outside.
Okay. So you get up and start walking out.
Yeah, just leaving this at the door.
Okay. Do you say anything to the party?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay. Why?
In case she comes back,
What are you
James,
doing?
you asking for a deception check there? Because she's lying.
Yeah. If you can,
yeah, sure.
you can make that deception check.
Because I'm inciting pretty much everything Lo's saying at all times at this point, so...
4.
God, I don't... Because if it was 1, it'd be a 7. So
Yes.
I mean, you see straight through this. I would say with a 4, everyone.
Yeah,
can see
I
straight
think
through
Lou at this point is just too
Lorelai just
tired.
looks to Lou and says, "Listen, it's been a day. Why are you putting that note there? We need to know all the information."
15 minutes ago, someone cast. Was it message or sending? I
it.
wouldn't
Make
know.
an Arcana check.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
7.
I will say
Well,
this:
that's
you
genius to
couldn't
that.
respond. Well, you couldn't respond to that, because you were out of range.
Okay. Well, someone
Oh.
sent a whisper to me, telling me to leave the thing outside the door. I'm just leaving this.
Can I just ask one thing? As someone who has saved your life a few times, when you get information like that, can you just let us know, please, as soon as possible? Just because, Fred is dead, and it's not been a easy morning, afternoon, let's call it that. So, if you ever get any more of that information, please just let us know so we have all the
Honestly,
facts.
don't see the point. It's not like she's gonna listen.
Well, I'm trying.
I've
trying.
been trying.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just going to leave the note.
But
outside.
before you get what do they want the book for? Could we not give it them? Surely it's not as important as your life, right?
My life is not
One-
worth much. As
Laffy's
you
gonna
just
roll her
can
eyes
feel.
at that. Laffy's annoyed at Lou. She's not talking to Lou, but she's just.
He's not
Yeah.
even thinking at her.
Oh, she's so mad. She's just so like that. Like the everything, like the whole thing of like, don't go off. I want to protect you. I want to look after you. I want to take care of you. My life's not worth much. Oh, for fuck's sake! Here we go again. I can't. Can Laffy just, is there anything really important going to come up in the next 5 minutes? Because I think Laffy's just going to leave the room for a breather.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's just gonna like stand up and walk out before she says something.
I just want to know, walk out as in into a different room or outside?
Into a different room. She's not
Okay.
leaving the house. She's too scared.
I just got to make sure.
I mean,
You move yourself to the room you're going to.
Which one
I
is
will.
Laffy and Lorelai's room?
It doesn't matter. For the purpose of this, it won't really matter. Just put yourself in a room. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Well, I'll go for one with a double bed. I think this one with a double bed. Here, this one.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's 2 singles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I for a while thought the carpets were beds, but they're not.
You never know, they might sleep in 2 separate
Wait,
beds.
holy
They'll
crap!
marry
I just
people.
noticed that.
They definitely do.
No, but you don't-
Every
Wait,
night you just
wait.
hear the ksh of the bed you're getting pushed together.
No, it's like Morecambe and Wise. They both sit there like with pipes reading the paper. Okay, so because canonically in this world, no one ever has sex before marriage. No,
I call
people
bullshit.
do what they want, and who they want. But yes, okay. So Laffy, in a, I would not uncharacteristic, but
Frustrated, I
frustration. Definitely, like the frustration gets the better of you. Usually, it's good better time keeping a lid on it. And she goes off to another room.
As she does, like after a second, Lorelai would just say, Rossi said, can you just stay with her?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. And he like
We're gonna
toodles off.
play Uno. Sit on the bed and play
I
Uno.
was gonna say I would feel comfortable if someone was
There we
Laffy,
are.
because I mean, Fred was in here and he just
That's
got broken
exactly
into.
why. Yeah. And then Lorelai's probably gonna walk in. at
So,
some point soon,
just because of this conversation has been like a combination of mostly in people's on the psychic network and a little bit out loud. Like Cal and Jericho and Timothy are like they're like busying themselves in the
Like lost.
kitchen, like and they like kind of keep looking over and like, my guys, what's happening? But yeah, so it's interesting things going down. Are we all? Where's Azalea currently?
Amber
I was looking at the
probably
actual
be
map.
Zelda would probably be in her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll move that.
So I'm just gonna DM you something, James.
Mm-hmm. But as you're having this conversation, Lou, I will say this: you look out the window, and this is like, I said 2 hours gone by. It's like 2ish, half 2. Like the streets are like a lull before like the busyness of schools and businesses kicking out. There are 2 people with next to a cart, like what looks to be an empty cart, stood looking at the door. Like you just see them; they're not stealthing there. Can you make a perception check?
Sure. 16.
Okay, you can definitely see that they're packing weapons. Like they're concealed weapons, but the 2 of them have weapons.
Yeah.
So it's going to just leave the cart. It's about to leave before thinking whereabout and just going through the network and saying 2 people outside with hidden weapons and just enter again.
Okay.
The book that she's after, which book is it? Is it the one that Kilpatrick had, or is it a different book?
You asking me? You asking Lou?
I'm asking Lorelei or Lou or whoever, whichever one, because I may have missed which book it was. You said it was a necromancy book. Is it?
Oh, it's more necromancy studies, so to say. Inside of it are centuries of research into necromancy, including experiments.
Oh. I see. That's... How did you guys get that book? Was I around for that? Or did I miss that? I think I was around for you guys getting this necromancy book.
No, it was before I came to Haven Oral.
Oh.
As you turn around, Lou, those 2 people have disappeared. And let me just do a few
2 nat ones.
things.
2 nat ones. They
2 nat ones. Let's see.
They fall because they're stupid. They're silly and dumb.
Okay, you have no idea where they've gone. This one is
Trip.
You probably will. Not Stellar Dex. 16. Most people wouldn't have heard that. Anyone over a 16 or higher passive perception would have heard something.
Yeah.
Okay, I assume people are on edge. 1 second. So you would have heard a noise from the room where where the fireball came off. But let me finish rolling first. You would have definitely heard like a thud from the something. Oh fuck!
My ankle.
And you would have heard another like clatter on the roof. Is that all of them? Oh no, one more. And last one.
Can I ask one thing? This is would have happened as soon as Lorelei heard that first thing.
This is all happening at the same time.
No, yeah, but as soon as she hears that, can she, in the heads of everyone, because I don't know, can she see through to one of the Silverhook?
She can speak to, you can just say it out loud, but
I would rather say it in heads people.
Okay.
So I don't care. I assume they're all sort of near each other. So just
they're all in the kitchen. Yeah.
To one of the Silverhook and to both Laffy and Rusty, just in case they didn't hear anything, I just want Lorelei to say, "There are people around. Everyone in here, or in sight, please."
Okay. Okay. So as
all of those, can I summon my Eldritch Cannon? I just pull that out in Force Ballista.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not stopping you doing anything. Yeah. Yeah. So there was definitely like a clattering noise, and there's like this moment of peace. The Silverhooks like start walking over, and like Cal, because he's the only one whose voice I can remember. So, what's going on? What's happening?
Listen.
What's going on, lads?
Laura, I would say, listen.
To what? To what?
Just waiting to hear something.
People going
You do
through.
hear the sound, actually, of like a door being opened very, very quietly, but like loudly. enough that you-
I
in
just
that
need to. I
environment
just
sound.
need to know: are Rusty and Laffy coming? Because
I don't know because I would have just got that message and I'm waiting. I'm assuming she would stand up and start moving into the room, but I don't want to say it in case something's going to happen. Is anything going to
I'd
happen?
say the message has been received, and you can start going if you want. But like, it will take you, the normal amount of walking.
I'm going to do it
time
one
to
step
get
at a
there.
time while you talk.
Okay, thank you. You can move Rusty as well if you'd like. So as you all start moving, are you being stealthy whilst you move, Luffy?
Yeah, do you need me to make a stealth check?
I was
And
also
Rusty as well,
I was
please.
also planning on making a stealth check. That's alright.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, fuck you then.
Well, it's not me who rolled a 10.
Well,
Okay.
different rooms, so I'm just.
Yeah. So as you
And I assume they know we're in here, so I was just making a stealth
Well,
check. So in
it's-
case
well,
I'm making it in case someone comes in, I want to be hidden.
Lou, all of a sudden you hear this deafening shout in your mind, like absolutely overwhelming, as you hear the words "Time's up" like that.
I
yeah.
hate you.
Yeah, sorry. And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes.
Just Lou.
If it was just Lou, then what do I hurt?
11.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you take not a huge amount of damage. Ooh, they changed the dice roller. I hate it. The automatic like dice roller thing. You take 11 thunder damage, and you can't take reactions until the start of your next turn.
What spell's that?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to
it's-
just figure it out.
It's a homebrew
It's
one,
not-
but you wouldn't have. All you would have seen is Lou lean forward, holding her ears, as this spell or whatever it was has happened to her. At the same time, you hear like doors being kicked open, sounds of like furniture being thrown out the way, and what sounds like a wall being knocked down. Like just all of a sudden, shit tons of things start happening, and the sounds of feet running up the stairs. I need you all to make roll initiative. But it's going to be a little bit weird because I don't want to get too far into the fight because it's going to last a little bit of a while. And also, we need someone to control the Silverhook. Didn't think we'd get this far tonight, but here we are. As I'm just going to start dragging things into.
I can do one of them
Rooms.
if you need me to.
Well, I will need to share the sheets, and they're
that's
not
true,
leveled
yeah.
up. So, okay, so two people
You're
start.
not. Initiative isn't.
I know. 1 second. Let me bring it up. There you go. Okay, cool.
Oh, God.
use-
There's my average initiative again.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Kudo will
nice.
control as well.
30-20.
We did take a short rest, didn't we?
You did take a
Yep.
short rest, yeah.
Thank God.
Big money, no whammy.
Oh,
13.
I think my
I'm
deck is.
adding a flash of genius.
Never mind. You bitch.
Octopuses are bad, guys. Oh, they're the worst class in the game. It's not like they
Pete,
can just give a +4 to their
Pete,
initiative roll
Pete,
for free.
they are bad.
Yeah, they are not great.
But yeah, I'd say that to my 18 initiative, Lorelai.
Well, it's. Oh, fucking hell, that's a lot of things.
I
Oh,
got
I know,
my
I'm-
own team.
I'm weird, there are so many people. There's this guy.
17 initiative.
That's
not
the
18.
bit I knew all your characters were evil.
Oh yeah, I was just desperately searching for a stat block.
Archer looking guy.
That's Aspen. He's my little guy.
Wait, so
I've actually
there's.
moved that to fucking map layer. No, I've moved it
You
up to
did.
the map layer. No.
So there's. I know what that is, and I hate that. I reckon.
So
It
we-
might
we're
just be
changing the-
token, It might not actually be the creature.
Oh, Jesus
knowing
Christ.
James, that's probably the creature because I know he was talking about it before. That is the weird.
Is that
bit.
better
That's the
gaming guy
bitch
here?
from
No,
that's the bitch from that other fight.
I
It's like
didn't.
Maeve.
Listen, I didn't tell you. I've not told you what it is. I just know I know what it is.
Yeah.
And that's not changing what I'm gonna do. I have one move, guys.
Shoot.
Shoot.
There's an Aarakocra fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say
it's not an Aarakocra. It is a. I will tell you the stat blocks at a later date, but it is a flying enemy.
Flying dude, yeah.
It's a flying dude. It's
Indoors.
An indoor flying dude. Well, he's
high
flown
the
in through the.
shield
I will
was
explain to you what's happening.
Sorry,
and,
can I need to ask one more thing.
Yeah.
So obviously, this map has like the wooden square. There's this grass bit in the middle. Is this like? Can we walk through and see through this bit?
That's like open area glass. No, that's below you. So
Okay,
you can't
so-
walk across it, but it's like a.
But we
10-foot
can
drop.
see through it.
You can see through it. This is where the bird guys come from. So if you just
Okay.
give me, I'm just going through all the various. There's like a million people I need
Okay.
to roll for it. So
I'm
you
just
give me
wondering. Yeah.
a hot second. Whilst I do all this. So that goes this one. Ooh, Nelly.
I'm so glad we had a short rest.
Where is he? This
I've
guy's.
used
I'm
all
really
of my bombs. So
God.
roll. And this guy, because I really
don't
want to
need
use these
those.
guys again
That's
because I didn't get
awesome.
to use them last time.
Only-
So-
Oh, the fucking those fucking dudes. They got
yeah, beef.
bedazzled last time.
Yeah, fucking bedazzled to death. Right, so I will explain what happens, and then before we get too far into it, we will keep the initiative, and then we'll begin proper next session as the full fight. So a load of stuff immediately happens as Laffy's like slowly like stealthing around the corner. Laffy, you hear this like explosion of like raining of bricks and mortar as this huge. It kind of looks like a metallic dragon. When I say metallic, I don't mean like metallic sheen. I mean made of metal. It's kind of like a cross between a dragon or almost like the bullet you fought out in the sticks. It's a large creature, very very dangerous and clearly artificial. It's like it's been designed. Its teeth open. You can like hear the hiss of the hydraulics in the mouth, and the eyes are like these just black, soulless, clear sheens that have got like this unbelievable like arcane intelligence behind them. You would recognize that if you can make a Arcana check. I can probably tell you what that is, but experienced players may recognize it. No, you don't understand. You don't
I
get
know
it.
what it is, and I'm terrified.
What
Yeah.
experience?
Another door opens, and the voice of the no, that isn't the doorway. Actually, so we posted out there. And this spellcaster you saw on the bridge shouts over, and it's like, "We just wanted the book. She has sent us for that." And it's this corrupted, poison-looking spellcaster, the one who dropped the fog cloud, or the
I've been waiting for a fight with her. She like bounced when I was dealing with her.
yeah.
She disappeared.
Wasn't she
I
on
had
like 3? She was really
yeah, I
low.
had
Yeah,
her.
she was real fucking low,
She was dead to rights and then got away from me.
Yeah.
Oh.
The opening the door is a very kind of like classic assassin-y looking guy. Very hard to see him. He's like basically you just can't cast a glimpse of it. This like hooded figure wielding a short sword and a crossbow. It's just like you see it for a split second, then it's gone. Rushing up the stairs are two more creatures. Like you've seen these kind of things before. They hold these swords that are burning with fire as they run up the stairs. And finally, from smashing through the window is a magpie-looking motherfucker with like razor-sharp talons on his feet that have clearly been filed down and have got like little jazzily bits of Funko cool stuff on them. They look
Funko
really,
Pops.
yeah, Funko Pop. Like, he's vajazzled his talent. Is to dazzle them. Also carrying a short sword and a dagger.
Wait, you said it was like a crow or like
Could
a
he not have
raven? Or like a-
bedazzled them? Does it have to be bedazzling?
Yes.
I said "t" because it's a T because of the talons. It looks definitely corvid. Magpie birdie. It looks like if a gun to my head, I would say that I pulled the stat block from the cutesy animal one,
Okay.
and it's a pretty cool stat block. It's not as good as the one with fucking legendary actions and all that shit, but it's pretty cool. Also in this fight, so what's going to happen now is we are going to stop before we get too far into because we're missing a couple of people. Lou, you're presumably going to go first because you do go over these, and it isn't a surprise round because you did hear them, but one or two of them you won't be able to get a clear bead on. You're also going to have control of the Silverhook because I just don't want to have to control them all.
That's fab.
Because it's I already have like 8 things on the board. The tables are all movable and like can be flipped for stuff like half cover and stuff like that. And Rusty and Laffy be rushing down there. But yeah,
theoretically, Laffy could see this bird guy from where she is, and like.
Yeah, I will say she could probably see the back of him. Yeah.
Well,
like,
yeah. I mean, if she was like trying to target him with a spell, she could see it.
For the purposes of stuff like Misty Step, you can see from there all the way across to there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. For purposes like targets and spells and stuff, there is glass in the way, except here where it's been smashed. And that wouldn't cause a major issue for spells, but perhaps would for physical things like bolts and stuff, but it probably won't come up. And that's kind of where we'll leave it this week, because I also want Kudo to be here, because it is quite a weighty fight. These people, creatures, let's call them assassins. These assassins are all wearing this like a badge, like a very symbol, like it's 3 rocks that are joined together. It kind of looks like, you know how you see those really cool crystal formations.
Mm-hmm.
They're all wearing them. They're all wearing these cool crystal like formation badges. Apart from the mage and this guy, like this. Let's call it. Sense. Oh, I'll just pull a name out of somewhere. Steel Predator. Let's call it that. Out of the air. And that doesn't have any kind of. It doesn't have any noticeable branding on it. It doesn't. It isn't courtesy of the Disney Corporation. Let's say.
Well, that we know.
Yeah, that you know.
Mickey Mouse could have done that.
Yeah, so we will leave it there as the fight is about to kick off.